Hello everybody, Brawler Claus 67 here, and I'm joined by...
Block Koopa.
And...
the champion of M. Blooms.
Yeah, we're back for more Virtue's Last Reward. This is a finale, hopefully. It's been too long.
I thought we were playing the greatest visual novel of all time, The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog.
I actually downloaded that, but I have yet to play it.
Wait, that's a real thing.
It was an April.
Yes,
it's
a real
thing.
It's a real thing, and it is very, very good.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And not like good in the quality way, but good in the oh my gosh, this is hysterical way.
Okay, good. Cool.
Yeah, they made it as like an April Fool's thing.
Okay, we're not playing the best visual novel game ever made, Hatoful Boyfriend.
No. You're not bringing up Hatoful Boyfriend.
It's too late. He's already done it.
It's too late.
Oh,
you can't
God.
take it. You can't unring that bell. All right.
The flashbacks.
Can't put that toothpaste back in that bottle.
Oh gosh. All right. So yeah, we're
Bottle,
playing
I meant
Zero
tube,
Escape
whatever.
Virtue's Last Reward. It's the finale. It's been freaking forever since we've played because we've been freaking busy with life. I don't know if you want to share what we've been doing. Obviously, I've been in Japan. I'm still in Japan.
I don't really feel like I need to share what I've been doing. It's just been busy with work and stuff.
Busy with work. Fair enough.
Yeah, no, same.
Busy with work, and time zone differences, and also four of us. So, speaking of four of us,
Three of us this time.
right now it's only the three of us because Voltage is sadly not available. But this is like one of the only times we had available to actually play. So with three of us, so we're playing.
We'll have to show him the end later.
We will have to.
Also, I have people sleeping in the other room because it is a little bit late for us. So I'm a little bit monotone.
Yeah.
But I promise I'm all here, and I am still enthusiastic about the game. It's just that I don't want to be too loud. Uh-oh.
Okay, stop. We have to go to the timeline.
Stop.
Give me the timeline. Here we go. All right.
Oh,
So
it's been a while.
we've got one left. I'm pretty sure it's over here, isn't it? Is this one? Yeah.
I thought it was on the far... Oh, no.
It's this one.
For some reason, I thought it was on the far left.
Mm-mm.
Yes, and
All
look at all
right.
those character portraits.
Look at all these character portraits, man.
We already have us as a character portrait.
So
But
yeah, we found out a
there
bunch
is-
of information about these
There
characters.
is one character. There is one character
There's
we do
one
not.
left.
Wait, who's the last one? I forgot. It's been a while.
I actually remember who we don't have yet.
I know who it is.
Well, yeah. You
But
played
yeah,
this.
so we found out. Let's go over the information we found out real quick. Luna, what do we
Is a
find out
robot.
about her?
Losing a
There's a
robot.
robot.
She's a robot. What do we find out about Kay?
Kay is not a robot.
Kay is us.
Kay is not a robot. He looks like us.
Well, at least he looks like us.
Dio. What do we find out about Dio?
Dio's
That's like
a cult
the
leader.
first. That's like the first ending
Yeah.
we got.
He's the
Dio's
leader
a
of a
character.
cult.
We knew that already.
Yeah. He's a cult leader and an assassin. How
assassin, yep.
about Temioji guy here?
So Tenmyoji, I don't know if we ever confirmed this or not. I don't know if I should say, or if we should.
Wait, you can't just say that and not say it.
So I don't remember if it actually confirms this or not, or like I don't remember from last time we played and when we figured this out.
Mhm.
I remember at the time I was like, "Oh, I think I figured out what's going on with him," but I don't remember if it then went and said it,
Oh,
or if I
remember
had kept it to myself.
I remember I had a hunt.
I don't think it ever said anything.
So should I?
Sure.
So I am very confident that somehow. Oh wait, no, because I'm pretty sure I didn't keep it to myself. Or no, I'm pretty sure I did because there was one detail. No, because we did. Sorry, I'm
pretty sure you
going
guys
back and forth in
mentioned
my head a little bit. So I am pretty darn confident that Tenmyoji is Junpei from the first game.
Yeah, that was my hunch as well.
Yeah, and the reason why he is so much older than Clover now is because she was put in cryo freeze for longer.
All right.
And so it's actually way farther in the future from that game than we initially thought.
Yeah.
How about Quark? There isn't much to necessarily say about Quark.
There isn't much to Quark. He's just
Quark
the
is
adopted child of Tenmyoji.
Sad
Yeah.
backstory.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How about Clover?
Clover is some type of agent that works with Alice.
Yeah, she's a
Yep.
secret agent woman.
Yeah.
Does she wear a short skirt and a long jacket?
Yes. I mean, she literally does not wear a
That is
long
a-
jacket because she's literally wearing basically what's essentially just a bra. But you know,
Doesn't she wear a long jacket in the first game?
she wears a school uniform that has a jacket.
Yeah, but
So yeah,
yeah, she had a jacket on it.
yeah,
That the sleeves
short
were
skirt,
too
long
big.
jacket. I can get with that. I can get behind that.
Sure,
Then
let's go with it.
Alice.
Alice is also an agent,
She's also.
and
a
she
secret
may or
agent
may
woman.
not have.
And she's also,
Indeed.
if I remember correctly, she's not the Alice from the first game that was frozen in ice. She actually she was actually from somewhere completely different.
I was gonna say that she may or may not have the water in her body is Ice 9, that it freezes
yeah,
at 96 degrees or whatever.
I wanted to squeeze in an Ice 9 joke, but I couldn't figure out where. Also, I remember her dad died at the hands of Dio's organization, and she wants revenge.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, he was a scientist, I think.
No, I do remember that now. but I
Yeah, and
forgot
then our
about
guy. We obviously don't have a whole lot of information on our guy now. So let's do it. Let's do it.
I mean, we did figure out that his what is it, left arm? or right
yeah,
arm.
it's
No, his
synthetic.
right
He's
arm.
got a bionic arm.
His right arm is how can he lose? He's got a bionic arm.
All right. Yeah, and then. All right, pants.
You got it?
All right, so yeah, we're trying to deactivate a bunch of bombs.
Oh yeah,
Hook
we're
it up.
trying to deactivate the different bombs.
Oh, do we have the
Forgot about
code?
that.
Do we have the code?
Oh, we have the
We
code.
better.
Okay.
Done.
Hurry it up. Plug in the
Yeah,
password.
do?
but do we remember it?
But
do we remember it?
we don't need to remember it. I
Good.
don't think. No, we do need to remember it. What the heck?
Calm down. You probably
down,
just
you probably
try it again.
Try it again.
Oh boy.
Oh, we can do a little bit of skipping here. Dots.
Oh, okay.
Another history. The password. Do I know what it is? Can I remember it? I have to.
We can use Schrodinger's cat.
Oh, we know what it is. All right. Memo.
You?
I don't.
Is it? We already used the Milkaveli one, I think.
I don't know what it is.
I recognize what we wrote. I don't remember what any of it meant.
Let's try the top one. So B Q Z. The thing is, I'm pretty sure Mark is the one who wrote all this down.
No!
He's the one that's not here. B Q Z R
Hi, welcome
G
to
J.
the whole video of stumbling around like it's because we forgot to call up the
DXR.
one who has notes.
No, it's not that.
No.
All right. Let's try Milkaveli.
I don't think that's it.
MLK.
MLK?
Oh, it's
No,
it's
MILK.
Ah,
MILK.
I pressed B to go back and it didn't work. No,
I'm
stop,
glad
stop,
I
stop,
met
stop.
you.
Stop. Go back.
Oh, no.
We're not dying. We're not
We're not
dying.
dying yet. It's not happening yet.
And
Oh, we gotta watch this in regular speed now? I don't want to watch this in regular speed. Alright, I'm just gonna Google.
wait, why? It still
just-
says skip at the bottom.
Alright.
Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, just Google it at this
just
point.
gonna
We knew
Google
it
it.
at some point.
Yeah.
We were able to figure it out.
This is
at
the
some
number
point.
2 bomb, right?
This is the number 2 bomb.
Zero
Yes.
escape. Choose last reward. Number 2 bomb. Internet, please.
What was
Man, you're
the word from the first game in the picture? The blob art thing? The Funyurimpa, that's what it was.
Yes, the Funyun Ringpa.
I was trying to remember the word Funyurimpa.
Is that the password?
How could you not know what a Funyurimpa is?
How could you not know what a Funyun Ringpa is? Okay.
Blasphemy.
Alright, so this is the number 2 bomb, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the
Alright,
number 2 bomb.
you got E, Q, D, D, Y, R, N, K, T, or N, T, K. There it is, okay.
Okay. I don't remember how we learned
Damn,
that,
this is
but fair
crazy.
enough.
So you did know it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Don't scare me like that, all right?
Come on, it's not like I was hiding it. I just couldn't remember it at first, and then it just kind of floated up. Maybe it drifted down.
Whatever. The point is, we disarmed the thing. Amazing.
You sure don't sound very amazing.
Okay, that just leaves us with the last bomb. It's
It's in the garden.
right. Let's go take care of it while you're on a roll with these things.
Ugh, you make it sound so easy.
Well, don't just stand there. Let's go.
Alright, let's go.
I think if they're in a hurry,
She spun around and was
it's
gone.
not a matter of let's take care of these while you're on a roll. It's no, we kind of need to hurry.
Yeah, we got a very... Yeah. Grip the input
I
device.
don't remember
and-
how much time, but I'm under the impression that it's minutes. It's not
Yeah,
a matter of
Yeah, it's
like tens of minutes. It's a matter of minutes.
I think it's like tens of minutes, but including the travel time, it's not.
I was under the impression that it was around like 10 minutes.
Yeah. I think it was like 20 minutes, but like including travel time, that's cut down to like 7 minutes.
Well, yeah.
Alright.
Finally.
Number 1 bomb, I guess.
The last one.
Yeah,
How many minutes left?
9.
5
Okay.
minutes.
More than enough.
More than enough.
Less than 10, it's
We
okay.
can still make it. Just stay calm, all right?
Nicholas, by the way, that's a reference to Devil May Cry 1.
You have the
Okay.
input device?
Yeah, that was the first time Women Cry.
Input device, let's do it.
More than enough.
Yep. Okay. Ow,
Yeah.
buttons.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
We've done this twice already.
You got this twice
Do you
already,
really
let's do
need
it. We need a third pep talk. I mean, remember the password,
Exactly.
right?
What else have I been talking about?
But
Don't sweat it. You did great the last 2 times. I'm sure this one will be a cakewalk.
Exactly.
Third time's the charm, right?
that's not really how that's used. I'm just worried that lightning's
I
not
did
going to
have-
strike twice, or thrice in this case, I guess.
No, I think mine still works.
I did
There's
have
nothing to
one,
suggest the first and second times aren't charmed too.
Theory that I came up with that I made sure that I didn't say anything because I think I know what one thing is that's going on is, but I didn't want to say it.
Alright, well, if and when your theory gets revealed, let us know.
I will.
Either in the affirmative or the negative.
I'm pretty sure I'm right. But yeah,
I forgot almost all my theories.
Whatever. Just do it.
I
You're the
remember
only
that
person who can.
when I came up with it, I didn't say anything, but you didn't know what I could have been referring to.
Okay, good. So I'm just as confused as I was before. Nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed.
You could jump to other worlds too, right? What about
Yeah, but I can't remember things as well as you, all right? I'm doing the best I can, but either I haven't seen the stuff you have, or I just can't remember it. Maybe we've been going to different worlds. Anyway,
you? Yeah, I'll give
I'm
it a shot.
counting on you.
Let's do it. Password. Password. Remember, Sigma, come on, lightning can strike twice, or even 3 times. You can do it. You did it before, you did it twice before. This is nothing. You're a champion. Come on, Sigma, you can do this. Pull open the door to your memories. Is the door
What I
Kingdom
learned-
Hearts and is Kingdom Hearts Light?
What I learned in boating school is. What I learned in boating
What I
school
learned
is.
today at boating school is. Alright, so according to Google, this one is the top one there.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
So B, Q, Z, R, G, J, D, X, R.
EXR.
Boom, here we go.
We did it.
Alright. It worked! Yeah! Suck on that deal, you arrogant son of a... Ah, that feels good. I haven't felt this
Everyone's
satisfied in
still
ages.
alive in this timeline,
It's like
aren't
my
they?
whole brain is just swimming with endorphins.
Is everyone alive in this timeline?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's just the two of us.
Wait, so the canon version of
I think.
events,
I don't remember
everyone
for sure.
dies except us?
I don't remember for sure, but I thought that it was just the two of us.
I thought I remember that being the case too,
No,
but I'm kind of surprised
No, because
that the true ending.
This has to be a timeline where Dio was alive to activate the bombs. And most everyone is
No,
alive.
the bombs got
and-
deactivated if there was also
Was it not a dead man switch?
Yeah, the timed detonation was if the device got too far away from him. So he doesn't necessarily have to be alive for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember if this is one of the timelines where most everyone's dead.
Yeah, I don't remember for sure. That's a fantastic
Because
question.
I remember in the first game, obviously, there was a bunch of different timelines in which the different characters, some characters died, some of them everyone died, some of them most of them died. But at the end of the day, the timeline that was the true ending, everyone survived.
Except the Ninth Man. And
Well, he doesn't count.
the Zero.
Yeah, but didn't they capture him alive?
No, yeah, I
Lock
guess
him in
they
the
did.
trunk or something?
Yep.
Oh yeah, they did. You're right. Anyway, this is
Yeah,
without a
everyone
doubt
survived. It's like
honestly, I
Ninth
feel
Man
like
doesn't count.
Heck, I almost wish
Ninth
there was
Man-
another
Ninth
bomb
Man
so I
doesn't
could feel this again.
Don't
No,
don't
please.
make jokes. Don't
This is-
make
Don't
jokes.
jinx it. Don't jinx
Bye.
it.
Hey, what's going on? You're really harsh on the vibe here. Would it really kill you to smile? We just saved everybody.
Okay, so everyone's alive.
Okay. Also, not that I needed it or anything, but it sure would be nice to get a thank you or something. Oh, thank you, Sigma. You're the greatest. You're so awesome. I'll dress up in that swimsuit for you just like I promised. I mean, just a swimsuit thing would be fine, really, but... Are you even listening
I
to me?
am. You said you wished there was another bomb, right?
Well, I mean, I don't
I
really.
hope you're happy. You're going to get your wish. I
What?
remembered something too, just a glimpse. We must have confronted Dio about the bombs. I'm not sure how, but we got him to tell us about
I thought I
them.
remembered there being a number
Exactly.
0 bomb.
I've planted 4 bombs. They're the ones numbered 1, 2, and 3. But there's also one more. Bomb number 0.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he should have knocked on wood. I felt a cold shiver run down my spine. Suddenly I remembered it too. I heard Dio say those words, very words in the 4B warehouse.
I've never had to knock on wood, but
No.
I know someone who has,
And I wonder if I could.
which makes me wonder if I could.
No
Looks
way.
like you
Makes me
remember
wonder
it
if
too.
I... Anyway.
Nicholas, do you know that song?
Which song?
It's a song from the Digimon movie. It's one of the
I
ones I
don't-
played... It's one of the ones I played obsessively while we were in Japan. You remember?
Yeah, it's the impression that I get.
Mm-hmm.
Faintly.
Looks like you remembered it too.
How much
Yeah.
time do we have?
4 minutes. Crap, we only got 4 minutes.
Well, hurry up.
Where
we
is
need
it?
to get to the
Do
zero
we even know
bomb.
where it is?
Right. I yanked the input device out of the bomb and turned to chase after. What are you just standing there for? Go, show me where the bomb
What?
is.
Are you telling me you don't know where it is? You have got to be kidding me.
How the heck would I know where the bomb is? Oh crap, you don't know? She bit her lip and nodded.
Yeah.
Dang it. What the heck are we supposed to do now? We can't deactivate the bomb if we don't know where the dang thing is.
Calm down. Just calm down. You need to think, Sigma. There has to be a clue somewhere. Pretend you're Dio. You need to hide the bomb. Where would you hide something important?
Hide something
Right.
important.
Um,
I 2 different jokes came to my head, but neither of them were particularly appropriate, so I decided to pass on them both.
I don't know. My
I was gonna
first thought
say
was on his person.
That's what I thought too. But
I was
then I
gonna-
remember he was present.
I was gonna say up your button around the corner was one of them.
Oh,
And the other
Oh,
joke was
boy.
just gonna be in my pants, but oh jeez. Anyway,
Is
sorry.
there a
Hide.
bomb in your pants, or are you just happy to see me?
Exactly. If I was Dio, where would I hide? More memory flashes. Holy crap. Constant.
Oh, I remember him. I don't remember his name.
I remember the British
It was
robot.
Gollum.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sigma, wait!
Oh, no,
Where
we're
are
not
you
waiting.
going?
Don't follow me. Go find
No
the
time.
others.
Do you really think I'd do that?
I could hear following.
What
you,
is
but there's no
she
time to
doing?
argue.
What is she going to do?
There's
Not
still time.
only do you have to, not only did they have to hope that they remember where it is, but they also need it to be close enough that they can run
So
there.
they
in 4
can
minutes.
get there and deactivate it in 4 minutes.
Yeah,
Probably closer
less
to
than
3. Probably closer to 3 minutes now. There's no way we're traveling all this
Elevator?
way in 3 minutes. Because of all the talking we did, it would have to be 3, right? There's no way we could
gonna
be
be
able to
1
travel
second.
with an elevator and a bunch of hallways in 3 minutes. Warehouse A.
We've got
gonna
like
be like,
bionic legs. We cross hallways in 2
We
seconds.
do not have we only have the arm.
guys.
For
It's gonna
Nathan
be
Rad
like
Spencer, we only have
guys,
the arm.
guys. It's gonna be like Squid Game, where he solves the game and finishes with literally 1 second left every single time.
Probably, yeah.
Why are you here?
Yeah, should be between those
No, I was
these
kinda
AV rooms.
I was actually thinking AD. I was thinking at the AD games. At the AD gates. I was actually thinking here. I wasn't sure, but I was actually thinking here.
We got a achievement just now called Someday You Just Can't Get Rid of a Bomb. For finding the last bomb. So. Alright,
Nice.
good, I was right. How much time do I have
About
left?
a minute.
Crap!
Hurry!
Hurry! I'm hurrying as fast as I can. Alright. Input device plugged in. I was ready to go. Now I just had to enter the password. But what was the password? I couldn't shake the feeling that I had already used up my third charm. I mean, it's kind of because we kind of did, though. I still had to try. I shook my head and concentrated.
So, are you planning on looking this one up, or should we try it?
The
Well,
web.
this
I
one.
mean, the website I looked up has all of them.
Okay,
So-
but as far as us figuring it out,
As far as us
the two
figuring
of
it
us?
out,
is it just a random series of numbers like the other ones, or
it is
Is
a
it
random
gonna be
series
like
of
an
numbers
actual-
like the other ones. Yeah. Let's go to our archive.
And we don't
see
have
if
it
there's
written down
anything in the
anywhere?
archive.
we have
because
I
I
haven't
feel
written
kind of
down
lame where we just looked it up at this point. You know, I feel a little bit lame, but at the same time, we haven't played in like what 5 months.
and
But
also
yeah.
the one guy who wrote everything down is not here.
Yeah.
I'm still upset that we never figured
So
out what
we-
the 9th lion ate the sun means. Did we ever
No,
figure out what that meant?
I think we did, and that was like the password to the what's it called?
I don't think we did. I don't think we ever figured that out.
I know that it went over to Welcome to My Kingdom. We disassembled it.
I don't
into
remember
Welcome to My
that.
Kingdom. And that was
I
just
don't
like
remember that.
yeah, and we took it as just a troll by Zero Junior.
No, I think that was the first one, wasn't it? There were 2 notes, and one of them was like at the beginning of the
Oh
game.
yeah, that's true.
We
Yeah,
scrambled
sorry,
it,
that was
and it
the
was a
Milkmen
song.
Go comedy one.
But
you're
what was
right.
the other one?
The other one? I'm not sure we ever figured that out.
Yeah, I want to know what that means.
All right. Well, sadly, we don't have any information in here. So we wrote it down. If we wanted to try to find it, we would have to go through all the timelines again, and I do not want to
I
do that.
know.
So we're
I
just
know.
gonna.
It feels kind of cop outy, you know.
Yeah, but I mean,
we
like,
don't-
the person who wrote all this down isn't here, and
Yeah, but do we even remember for sure that he wrote it down?
I'm pretty sure he wrote everything down. Yeah.
Yeah, but
we've
did
no
we
way, we've
figure
no
this
way
out?
of we've no way of verifying whether he wrote it
I
down.
know.
either,
It's
so-
just, it feels lame, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, would you rather go through all the
No.
timelines again?
No, I don't.
like if you think of it this way, if we were playing this on our think of it this way, if we were playing on our own and not for the sake of like a video, we could go through all the timelines again and just check. But because we're doing this for a video's sake, we kind of have to not go through everything again for the sake of the viewer.
True. And for the sake
Yeah.
of me having to edit it afterward.
Yeah.
So should I just write it down?
Yeah.
We're just doing
Yeah,
it.
we can. I think we can safely assume that Mark had it written down and go from there. We're not looking at the internet. We're looking at Mark's notes. Look at us go.
I think I recognize that series actually, because I remember it ending with SGQ. And that
There
being
we go.
funny.
Yeah. I'm very confident
but
that
I
Mark
don't
wrote
remember any
everything
of the
down.
context.
I'm very
Okay, fair
confident
enough.
Mark wrote everything down.
Yeah.
It stopped.
Yeah.
Finite crumbled to the ground. The adrenaline that it sustained is suddenly gone.
How did you know it was here? Did you see it in another history?
It's hard to explain. The short version is that Dio hid something somewhere in another timeline.
Did something
This
here.
is the same location that he hid the knife. I guessed maybe he'd put the bomb here too.
Pretty good guess.
Yeah.
Well,
That's an understatement.
you did it. So, thanks.
We
Oh, I
did
don't
it,
think
Patrick.
thanks.
We
Just,
saved the
Just
city.
what?
Do not say
About
swimsuit.
that.
You.
About that swimsuit you
What?
promised.
What on earth are you talking about?
Wait, was it a different timeline that
It might have been a different timeline.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors
Oh yeah, we're
close.
still doing this crap.
This is bad. The white doors have opened. We need to hurry. Everyone else is waiting for us in the Floor B warehouse.
What about the
What
swimsuit?
the hell are you going on about?
Dots.
Just go!
Oh my god.
Okay. Where is she even going to get a swimsuit?
That's a very
Yeah,
good
they
question.
have to get out first.
Before I could protest, she turned and ran toward the magenta door. I sighed and headed off after her. I ran into the warehouse to find everyone else already there. They done as Fi asked and brought the 3 unconscious members of our party back to the doors. Fi and I shared a quick glance and headed over to them.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you're safe.
So, did you disable the bombs?
They would have gone off by now, bro. Yeah, I couldn't have done it. I could have done it in my sheep.
Don't you mean in your sleep?
Shh.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Good job, you guys.
No problem. No need to thank me. Although, I mean, if you insist, I wouldn't mind.
Okay,
Huh?
they're beating this to the ground a
Disgusting.
little bit too much.
They are beating this joke a little too hard.
They're beating this.
I would buy on this one. Also, wait, Luna's a robot. What? How would that work?
1 minute
Um,
remains
that's
until
even if she can't wear a
chromatic
swimsuit.
doors close.
She might not be going in the water necessarily, but that doesn't mean she can't wear a swimsuit.
No, I mean, like, is there skin under the clothing? Is it, or is it just Gollum
it's
part?
synthetic. Yeah, she has synthetic skin.
Yeah, and I'm imagining
is
the
it-
clothes that she's wearing right now are clothes and not part of the machine.
Yeah, but is okay.
Yeah, that's actually a good question. Fair enough. It does.
Are you asking whether it would be visually appealing? Is that what you're asking?
No, I'm asking if like the skin
Possible.
if the skin stretches to cover the entire body and not like the head, arms, and legs or something like that.
I assume that it does,
I
but
would
like Kay is saying,
Yeah,
we need to
Everybody
hurry.
know who's in their group?
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
set. All
Let's
right,
move.
let's move. At Timioji's
Now
command,
we're
we broke off
thinking
into our
about it too
teams. Kay carried Quark on his back and dragged Dio along the floor through the white door on the left. Clover and Luna carried Alice through the door on the right. And Timioji, Fi, and myself ran through the center door. What's so funny?
Get wrecked, Dio.
Get wrecked, Dio.
Until chromatic doors close.
10
9,
seconds! It's not very many
8,
seconds.
7, 6,
Yeah, we don't need...
5, 4,
I can't...
3,
You know,
I can't actually
Thank you,
skip
game.
this.
1.
I'm mashing the A
Zero
button.
chromatic
Okay.
doors
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Shout out if you're watching this on New Year.
Yeah, shout outs if you're watching on New Year's.
Let us know in the comments.
All right, fellas, we know what we have to do. We have to line up that countdown.
It just says
This
Q.
countdown this year.
It just says
Yes.
Q.
Yeah, this is
It's a Street Fighter.
the heck. We're in we're in that one room in Mario 64 where Mario 64. Well, it's the DS version specifically, isn't it? Where you have to use Luigi
It rings a bell.
and like go through the mirror.
Yeah.
Alternatively,
flipped out of bounds.
we're inside the Squidward's headspace in the future.
We've clipped out of bounds, boys.
Future.
Future.
I'll go reference quota check.
All right.
Well,
There's
there
nothing
are
here.
doors.
There are
The one
doors.
we came in. and that one, which I'm assuming is the exit.
That would make sense.
Yep, figures, won't budge.
The plaque on the door just said Q.
Q. What the heck's that supposed to mean?
Really? Now someone's just being a smartass.
Huh?
Nothing. Maybe the Q is for question.
Well, I guess it's a very questionable room.
There was a deck of cards here. Maybe the Q would be for Queen.
That's a quality guess right there.
Right. Well, we need to get out of here. Let's find a way to get the door open.
We also need to find the star keys. I've got enough BP to open the door, but you guys need to play the AB game some more.
Yeah.
A good amount more. We still need a few
We don't
more
have
points.
the star keys yet in this
If we can get
timeline?
those star keys, we should be able to play the AB game as many times as we need to. So...
It's just a matter of time.
So she
until we
knows
get the
about
points we need.
them being able to... I thought that they revealed that you could play the AB game as many times as you want with the star keys in the same round that we got the star keys.
It was in the round that they announced that we needed to get the star keys, but once that happened, then we started doing all the crap with the bombs.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, let's get
Good.
started then.
Okay.
Good. Okay.
All right.
Fine.
fellas. What?
Sneak a way out. Let's do it. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. What are we supposed to do here? The room's empty. Wait, do you hear something? Oh my gosh. Yo,
Oh.
this is the,
this
the
the,
geometry
is
stage in Tekken 7.
I was gonna say it's the Elite Four area in Scarlet and Violet.
I was gonna say it's the final boss area in Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah.
Well, that
Oh, yeah,
Fair.
that's true. Well, how much you want to bet that has to do with it? Guess we should go have a look. My guess is that we mess with this, and it's gonna mess with the floor panels, and it's gonna, or the walls and ceilings. Everything is gonna change, like everything to like look like to different screens and stuff. That's my bet. That's my guess.
that
All right, everyone, are you ready to?
I legitimately have. I do not remember this. I have no memory of this place.
All right, fellas, you ready to play the world's most complicated Rubik's Cube?
Where all the spaces are white, but you still have a very specific pattern you need to make. It's like those 1,000
no
piece,
frame of reference to figure out if
one of
you
the
make
1,000 piece
progress.
rage puzzles, like jigsaw puzzles that are all white.
Oh God!
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
I couldn't.
I couldn't either. But yeah, I made a Lord of the Rings reference, by the way. I have no memory of this place.
Yeah, I noticed.
Oh.
Yeah. I've been recently
I watched
watching The Lord of the Rings with one of my friends here in Japan. He has the full, uncut, super duper duper collector's edition of the entire series.
That's another
and-
thing I couldn't do.
Yeah, so we watched
I
the
like-
first
I
movie
like-
that was like 4 hours long.
Yep.
We haven't got to the second
Yeah.
one yet. We're planning on getting to that soon.
Too much. I like
They're good
medieval
movies,
fantasy as much as the next guy, but that's too much.
They're freaking good movies, though. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's
having
just-
seen it,
I
the first one, there is the full version of the first one. There is no wonder it's such a iconic fantasy story.
And I
It's so super good.
I believe it. It's just I remember
It is a massive.
trying to watch the first movie when I was like 10 or so,
Mm-hmm.
and I just did not know what was going on. It was so boring, and I quit after like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, you had the attention
And-
span of a 10-year-old at the time.
Exactly, and yeah, it's just but I don't know that I want to spend that time. Like I still have not seen the new Avatar movie, just because I do not want to spend that time. I'm not nearly invested enough in
I haven't watched
the
it 'cause I have
story.
no interest in the series.
I have no interest in
Exactly,
the
I have
Avatar
no-
movie either.
I have no interest in the
it at all.
series. All I remember is that I saw the first one when it came out, and I was like, what, 7 or something? I don't remember what year it came out. And all I remember was it looked pretty, but I had no idea what was going on. It was so boring because it was so long.
Yeah.
That's all I remember, and this one feels like it's the same thing, where I just don't care.
Yeah. But anyway, back to Zero Escape. I think this cube is just floating here. How the heck's it doing that? Magnets, probably. Magnets, how do they work? Who knows? Can't tell just by looking at it. Would you touch it and see if anything happens?
Oh.
Sure. Let's touch right in the middle. Boop.
Oh god, it's
We're playing
Minesweeper.
Are we
Minesweeper.
playing
I don't know how to
Minesweeper?
play Minesweeper.
I know how to play Minesweeper.
I don't know how to play
wait,
Minesweeper.
We're all, no, there's too many just zeros.
Oh, we found a 1.
Oh,
Do we press it?
are we trying to find the one?
I think so.
I don't know.
3.
Wait, but how? Okay, this
3.
isn't Minesweeper.
No, this
Because-
is not. It looks like Minesweeper, but it's not.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
not because
so this
there's.
is I'm gonna start like writing stuff down. I think here. So
You should.
we're just gonna erase all this stuff. Y. Yep. Get rid of it all. Oh, it's cut off. Why would you do this?
No.
Okay. So this is it's 2 3 3 2. So I'm gonna use my mouse here. 2 3
Two.
3 2
Good
1.
too.
Okay. Do you like my 2?
And then 0 0, I think, right?
1 and then 0 0.
We just don't have to write down the zeros because we can assume.
That's true. I just made that look like a 6. I'm just gonna erase it.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. No, don't do that. Back. Okay. And then we got 1 1 1 1. That's it. Okay.
The 4 1s and all zeros for us.
1 zeros, zeros, zeros,
All
zeros, zeros, zeros.
All zeros.
All zeros. Okay.
More zeros.
More zeros.
Wait, we didn't check the third one from the top. Oh, what? So it's only on that side?
It's only on that side. Okay, fair enough.
What?
I don't understand what's going on here. Have another look at it. Huh? The cube, look at it again.
What? What?
There are winning and losing panels
I
on the
don't-
wall. The
I
cube
don't
can only find the
understand what's
winning
going on.
panels. When the winning panel and only the winning panels are highlighted in cyan, the system will activate. Here's how to find the winning panels. When you select a panel on the cube, it will display a number. Each surrounding panel will also display a number. The number indicates the number of winning panels that border each panel. For example, losing, winning. So it's
Wait, so it said that the numbers indicate how many
winning panels
are
are
border,
Okay, including itself.
including itself. That is like
Hint.
Minesweeper then.
The hint that appears on the cube is
Similar,
different for
not
each
exactly.
side. Hypothetically, if the wall with the exit is the north wall, then the wall to the right of that would be the east wall, which would make the wall to the entrance south wall, and left would be west. That would mean that a hint that appears on the west side would actually refer to the east wall. Okay, so for example, the face that we're looking at is the wall behind it. Right?
This wall of
Okay.
text makes me
That's
not
confusing,
happy.
yeah. Note 2, adjacent walls don't provide hints for one another. Each hint is specific to that wall. Yeah, fair enough. Hint,
Oh.
there are a total of 8 puzzles
Makes
hidden in the walls. Examine the floor
Oh,
to
boy.
view the message one more time. After that, it will be gone forever. That's messed up, bro. Alright, well, we have the answer to
That
that
is
one,
messed up.
which means it's this one, right? So that's...
Yeah.
No.
Hold on, let me see it again.
Yeah.
So we've got 1, 2,
so-
3, 3, 2. 1, 1.
So that means that our guys are. Does it count diagonals too?
I doubt it.
It didn't. From the guide, it didn't look like counter diagonals.
Yeah,
So
but
okay.
it should just be up, down, just where the 2, 3, 3, and 2 are. It should just be those 4.
Alright, well.
That worked.
Whoa, what
Okay.
the heck? Yo, this is a portal. We can go hide back there, and there's gonna be a bunch of scribblings about the hidden cubes back there. Interesting. So how does this one work? Looks like there's more of them. We should keep looking. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do this whole situation. Can we go back there? Nope. Let's look at this. Looks like some kind of weird pattern on it. Nothing happens if I touch it, though. Maybe there's something missing. Like what? Some color or
Huh?
some talent? Some blue or some talent? You remember that, right, Chance?
Do we have
I
to
do.
examine each face?
I think we do, yeah.
Yeah.
Winning, losing, yeah. What? Yeah, I know. Examine the floor to view this one more time. But I just... Okay, whatever.
Okay.
Alright. 2-2.
Well, we don't need the one that we have.
So it would have to be
Okay,
these two,
so
right?
it's definitely those ones. So definitely those two.
God.
Alright. Alright, so, yes. I'm gonna use my mouse. Yes, yes. Back. Okay, 1. Nothing up here, nothing up here. Okay. Nothing over here. Yeah, it's those two definitely. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay, so those two. So those
three.
So just those.
Yeah, those three.
Yeah. So. Okay. And then that's it. Okay. Back.
Yeah. Okay. Go.
All right.
You know?
So. It's
we are so
1,
fortunate
2.
that this. We are so fortunate that the thing over here did not block off those last 2 panels.
It would have been designed as such, I'm sure. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we got a whole situation over here now. Change the colors into the correct ones by selecting hexagon and triangles. Remember, you only have 5 moves. These are repeats of the previous puzzles.
I hate this one.
This puzzle's awful.
no.
Oh, well, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Wait, but what's the panel we need to make, though?
All red.
All red? Okay, fair enough. All red. Let's do it.
Oh boy. This will be fun.
That was a mistake.
That doesn't look good.
No, this is a
No.
boss one for. Oh.
Okay, let's do that,
Okay.
that. No.
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 I think the answer is going to be symmetrical.
Shoot.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
close, but not quite.
Which means we're either gonna hit the middle once or 3 times.
Somehow got the same result, but I didn't interact with these ones, which means it would have
You're gonna have. Yeah, I think you're gonna have to hit those.
I'm gonna have to hit those.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
There
like
it
that.
is.
there you go.
Yeah. All right. Completed. Yeah, those puzzles are frustrating. Did I solve it? Yeah, it must be the answer. Look. Boop, boop. Open. Glass doors. They're open. Well done. Now it's good work. Let's get them. Let's get our stuff.
Sweet.
We got a binder. Let's have a look. It's only a single piece of paper in here. It says Q Chamber Special Game AB, special AB game.
Oh no, we have an AB game within the Q chamber.
Oh, that sounds awful.
What?
Oh, and there's a memory card red. It says AB on it. Memory card. Well, alright. Let's go check this out.
What?
Are those
do we have to play
missiles? They're darts. Look over here. Oh, there's a green memory card in there. We can't get it out though. Glass covering it. I
Oh,
think
if
we
only
get the
we
darts
had
out
a
though.
logic, we could
I'll grab a
break the
couple
glass.
darts. You got some
Punch the
darts. But we can't actually do anything yet until we open whatever this side is, probably.
All right. Well,
So,
Yeah.
let's go ahead and do it here, shall we?
If only we had
Cool,
the
I
sharp
like
logic which we throw to break the glass.
this is
2,
cool. I like
3,
this.
3. So, this one?
Is it just me or is your cursor not? Oh, now your cursor's not visible.
Yeah, your cursor's not visible.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
This is me using the controller. This is me using the mouse. So if I use the mouse, it doesn't show for you guys.
Yeah, it was like it's not moving. Oh, and it's gone.
Go to the.
Alright, erase. Yes. Okay, so, this was a 3?
Yeah.
3, so it's 3, 2, 2, 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna draw those. No, that's not a 2. That's a 2, 2, 2,
That should just mean.
3, right?
That should just mean with the take away the top left corner of that little 2x2, and it should just be it should just be the other 3.
So No.
Yeah, that tracks,
And
actually.
then-
So,
Probably. Okay.
do we have any others for you to find?
Yes.
Yep.
Ones.
Wait,
That would
hold
have to
up.
be. That would have to be this one.
So so it's gonna be that one.
Yeah, that would have to be that one.
Third from the top, yeah, that one.
Yeah,
Anything else?
not likely.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Okay.
It's a cool puzzle. I like it.
This is. So it's these three.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bioscanner, it looks like.
Well,
And
we found the
then
safe.
this one.
We found the safe and we found the computer. Presumably
Yeah, there are the
we
darts.
can putting in the memory cards.
Alright, let's do it.
is it
Second,
the dart?
third, score. Looks like this is
Oh, I
score for
remember
the
this
dartboard.
one.
Yeah, no, I know. That's the dartboard. I remember seeing this before. Come on, who hasn't seen a dartboard before? No, that's not what I mean. I feel like I've seen it somewhere in this building before. It's just this board is different from a normal dartboard, you know? Let's try it out. What do you mean by try it out? Isn't it obvious? There's only two ways to use a dartboard. Either you use it to hold pizza or you throw darts at it. You got some darts, don't you, Sigma?
I have never used it to hold pizza. I will try that.
I've never done that either.
Me neither. Get a score of
I
100
don't
with
think
3
I'm gonna
darts.
try that.
However, the first dart must land in green, the second must land in blue, and the third must land in red.
My first thought was to hit 100 and then miss the other two.
Hit a 100, missed the other two. That's weird. I
But do
could
we
have
know
sworn I
that we
seen
need
these
to
darts
reach
before.
100?
Whatever, time for some darts. Alright, so we
Do
have
we
to
know
do
that we need to
green,
reach
and we have
100?
to add up to 100, right? And it's, this is times 3 times 2
Oh yeah, I
times
guess
1,
we
right?
would.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
We have to
God.
start.
let's
green.
start with the biggest number we can right here. I have to pick it up and put it over there.
No,
That's
no, the
39.
biggest number was actually 14.
Okay, fine.
You just silently.
42.
There you go. The answer to life, universe, and everything.
Indeed. Alright,
Okay.
then blue.
Is it just 14 going all the way down?
No.
No. We need some.
Is there a
I tried.
red that gives us a 30? No, there is not. Okay, so let's
There's
try
a red
this
that
again
gives us
here.
33.
So why don't we try?
But we need exactly 100. What about, this? 60? We would need a... No, that's not happening. What about... blue... what about here? That will give us a 64. We would need 36.
36, yeah.
Which
We can't.
we cannot do. Okay.
Yeah.
I think the highest we can do with blue is 33.
The highest we could do with blue is what?
Is 33.
This one?
With the 11, no.
1133. What? No, the highest we'd
11
be able to
times
do is
3.
this, because that's 14 times 2, not...
Yeah, but 11 times. Oh, I was thinking with red. I was thinking with red.
Oh. That would need a 34. Which is not happening. How about... Yeah, what's the highest we could do with red is 33. So with blue, can we get... What's 14 plus 33? That'd be 75?
14 plus
Yes.
30. Hang on.
33 would be 77.
No, it's, yes, 70.
Sorry, 70.
14.
No,
What? No.
67.
Wait, we're doing 42.
67.
We're doing 42 plus 33.
Oh, you said 14. I was thinking 14.
No, 42.
42 plus.
Yeah, that's 75.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what?
So
We
need
would have
25. There's no way we can get
25 left
25.
over. Can we get a 25 anywhere?
We don't have any 5. No, we don't have any way to get 5s.
Dang.
Wait, no. Wait, 42 plus 13 is 55. Not 75. I'm stupid.
No, I'm saying plus 30.
42.
42 plus
Oh,
30.
never mind.
42 plus 30.
I was just,
Yeah.
I was just not paying attention.
That's fine. What's the highest? Blue we can get?
Highest
8
blue
times
we
3
can
is
get-
28, right?
All of the times 3s for
It's
blue are
24.
an
It's
8.
24.
Sorry, 24.
24.
Same thing. Same thing.
Which is
we got a
the
bunch of
highest we can get is
24s
20.
available.
Hi-
This
the
one's
highest you can get is
22, so 24 would be the highest we can get. No, 14
No,
times
28 times.
14 times 2 is 28. But we already tried that, and there's no way to get the remainder with that.
Yeah, there's no way to get exactly 30.
The next would be try 13.
13?
Yeah, times 2. No. Oh, right, because I was thinking red.
Yeah.
Okay, so we would have to be this 24 then, right? We would need 34.
34.
Which I don't think we can do with red. So maybe this is not correct. In which case we could try
We have
this
to go
instead.
over. We have yet to go over.
No, you have to hit it exactly.
That would be 33. It said
But
exact.
what I mean is,
Wait,
no, 33. That's what we need.
Oh,
red 11, red 11.
perfect. There we go. Alrighty. We logicked our way out of this 14 could not work. So, haha, piece of cake. See that? My dirt skills are undeniable. Yes, I saw it quite clearly. It was very nice. Do you really think you had to stand the whole 2 meters and 37 centimeters away from the dartboard, though? I'm a fair man. My high school voted me most likely to be a judge, you know. Okay. That's great and all, but look. See the display case? It's open! Great! Now we can get the green memory card. Let's do it. Gimme. I did not mean to do that. We're gonna have to pull the stop this job. You're like in a heist movie. Should I have worn a cat suit? I think I just threw up a little. Besides, everyone in a heist movie wears a sweet suit. What? I'm confused.
Wetsuit.
Or wetsuit.
Sweat. Wetsuit. Not sweet.
It definitely says sweet.
Oh, no, it says sweet suit. What?
It said sweet.
I don't get it then.
I don't know, man.
I don't get it.
Let's try this.
Y'all ready to play DDR with only one button?
Oh, 4.
Ooh,
4.
you got a 4. Oh.
4. That means these 4 are for sure, right?
I think.
Those 3 and the hang
Probably
on.
this 3 as well. I think these ones as well.
Yeah, if there's a 3 on the edge, it has to be that one. There's no other way.
True. The 3s are still going this way. Holy crap.
Oh god.
Okay, so we're going up to here.
Yeah.
So yes. Right?
Wait, why the? Oh yeah, that's a 3. Okay.
I think.
And
Oh boy.
oh, we're doing like the whole bottom, I think. Other than
No,
no, not that. We got to skip that. But we have to do these 2, right?
Yeah, those
Thank.
2 are. Yes.
So that's the only one that's being skipped. Okay.
You just said if there's a 3 on the edge, we need to do it because
Yeah.
there's nothing else it could be.
There's nothing high up
Okay.
ever. Okay, cool. So that means it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Cool.
Yeah, because it divides it in
Okay.
sections.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No?
Uh-oh.
Okay, never mind. Get rid of that. Oh, the dice puzzle again.
Mm.
Okay. Let's do this dice puzzle, I guess. Go, roll the 6 dice to move them where they need to go. The mess match a specific pattern. Do we know what that pattern is, though? We don't know what that pattern is. Unless it's the same pattern that we had last time. We don't know what that pattern is supposed to be yet. No, I didn't mean to click on it again. Urgh.
I don't remember what the pattern was.
Is it because the dice's hole is highlighted?
Yeah, we gotta find more clues to figure out where the dice is supposed to go in the first place. What are this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's where we put all the things.
Wait, we never looked at the screen on the other side of the other.
We did not. I'll go do that now. I assumed that we needed to open something over here in order to mess with this, but I guess not. So I'll just go ahead and do this. Yeah. Let's do it. I think I've seen this somewhere before. Oh, you mean one of those exercise machines where you twist your hips around? No, I don't think it's so. This doesn't look like a fitness machine to me. Kind of ruins it when you take it so seriously. This is dang it, I can't remember. Strange disc shape. I remember seeing it before somewhere.
I honestly
A screen,
don't.
huh? There's nothing on it, and doesn't seem to do anything when we touch it. How can we turn it on? Heck if I know. I don't see a button or slot or anything now we can do if we turn it on. Might as well leave it alone for now. What? What? Okay, well. Did we not have anything over here?
We got every wall, right?
Not yet. Well, I think we have one more. No, we did get every wall. Which means we have the top. We can't do the top. Okay. Yeah, we got every wall now.
Did we miss some on the wall?
Okay, let's test. Sure doesn't look like it. Nope. Wait, what about this? We do that?
No, I don't think we did.
I think we did.
No,
yeah.
what was that?
I think it was that, yeah.
Yeah. Hang on, go back to the 4 1s one.
Where? Here?
The,
On the
the one that popped out the dartboard. Yeah, no, that doesn't make a lot of sense. That formation right there does not make a lot of sense to me. Because how is the one in between all the ones still a 1?
Because it counts itself.
No, it doesn't. It wouldn't count itself.
Oh yeah, it would count
This one is
itself.
bordered with this. This is bordered with itself.
No.
Yeah. So
No
this
chance.
works. Because this can't be the
Chance.
case, because then there would be a 2 somewhere.
Yeah.
Then this would be a 2. So yeah, no, it works.
Yeah. If it was a single, I've just been confused.
Yeah, me too. This one's a 2 because it's only bordered with 2 things. 1 and here. Which means this cannot be the case. But this is bordered with 3. 1, 2, 3? Which means you're missing something up here.
Like it, yeah.
We are.
Well,
Okay.
that would help.
That helps. Some books. Dice. 4 books here. You can look around more by exiting Zoom and returning to normal view. Oh, thanks. Looks like there are 4 purple books. Let's look through them each of them. Flipping through. What the? There's something written here, huh? I mean, all the pages are blank. Are all the books the same? Yeah, there's nothing here. This one's blank too. And... Huh? Something wrong? Is there something in that one? No, pages are all blank. It's just what? Well, there are some pictures put in between the pages back there. 3 of them, it looks like. You found a picture of a blue die, a picture of a green die, and a picture of a red die. Awesome.
And there we have it.
Picture of blue die. Okay, cool. Picture of green die, picture of red die. Alright. Well,
Hold on,
time to go mess with the dice now.
Can you go back to that picture? So that one... Okay, so 4 away... So from the bottom left corner, up 1, over 4. And then up 2, over 1. Okay, I got the blue down. Let's start with blue. I got that memorized.
Well, we're gonna have to do all of them.
Just do them all at once? Can you not just keep the blue where it is first?
Pretty sure we have to do it all at once. But we can look at the archive.
Okay, well that means it's there, but it needs to be a 1.
Yes.
Okay,
There you go. And then that needs to be a 5. Right there. Got a 5.
Press the B button. Ah. No, I pressing a freaking B button to like deselect, but it's not happening that way. Oops. Don't do that. Okay, don't press the B button.
It's not there. It's one over.
Here?
No, other way. Other way. One more to the left. That's where it's supposed to be, yeah. No. The one lower, then it also needs to be over to one to the right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't
there,
press the B
and
button.
then that one.
Okay.
Okay. Now
Now,
archive.
green dice. In relation, the 6 is
right next to the
directly
top
next to the 5. And then the 2,
And then 2
is
is
a
up
chess
2
piece over.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take this
Is it
green.
night?
And it's a 6, right?
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 5.
There.
There
There
we
it
go.
goes.
And
Do
then
not
this
hit B.
needs to be where that 5 is, so we need to move this out of there.
There's 2.
And this needs to be a 2. Where the
5,
heck is the 2? There it is.
3, 1, 2.
There.
Okay.
Let's hope the 6 doesn't need to be oriented the same way.
I freaking hope not. Alright, and then red needs to be, there needs to be a
It's
3
right
over,
under the 6.
and then a 2.
It's right next to the 6. It's right under the greens.
Okay.
Yeah,
And it's a 3 and a 4.
the 4 is sandwiched between the green and blue.
And it's a that
Well,
one
we need to be able to
a-
time this so that it's gonna be even, right?
Opposite sides of a die
There.
add 2s. No, that needs to be a 4.
That one needs to be 4.
Crap.
Then we need to look at that AB game.
There.
No.
And then this needs to be over here then, right? As a 3.
Yep.
Was it
Wait,
here?
managed Tronimo. Check the archive. It's a
That's where it's supposed to be, right?
Yeah?
Don't tell me there's being specific about the orientation of the dots.
Let's try.
Don't tell me we have to make the 6 horizontal. That would be such a jerk move.
And do anything. Ah.
Here we go. Almost. Almost.
Pain. No! Are you freaking kidding me?
Oh boy.
Okay. Well.
Yes. Guys, I'm not sure if this is possible. I'm just gonna go on a
maybe we have
journey.
to flip
We're going
it.
on a journey.
Wait,
Maybe we have to,
wait. What if you use the other green dice?
that's what I was gonna say. Maybe we flip them. Use the other green die.
Alright.
Okay.
What number was it supposed to be again?
2.
2.
Every number is
Oh my
represented
god!
exactly.
Oh my
You
God.
gotta be freaking kidding me. That's so stupid.
Okay. game.
Alright, hey, yeah, got it. Good feeling, good job. Have a look at this. It opened! Memory card's over there. Are you gonna take it? I was gonna take it, but I was pressing it button too much. Alright, we got all 3 memory cards. What about,
Yeah, well, let's look at the AB game note.
Okay. Nope. Here. There are 3 people will definitely choose Ally, 3 people will definitely choose Betray, 1 is a mystery mirror man. Mysterious mirror man. He will always do whatever his opponent does. First answer, strive for 9 with 6 cooperators. Second way, we must be the only ones to surpass 9. Okay, so that's like for the regular exit and the secret exit. Blue memory card, let's pop
Yeah.
them in. No. Ah, buttons. Y button. Yeah. It's this stick. Okay. Red and green. Ooh, would you look at that? Turn it on. Us, A, and B are all pairs consisting of 2 people. C, D, and E are all consisting of 3 peoples. First, move the pairs A and B next to the blank areas, left under pair. Next, move solos C, D, and E on the blank areas to the left. And press A to grab their letter icons. Pair solo must be aligned vertically with verses between them, face off against one another. Once an opponent has been selected, the game will begin. Choose the votes for the us pair, either ally or betray. The results are displayed along with the results of the other teams. If the correct number of people... I choose to
interpret the best as the US pair. USA.
A is a pair. U.S. E. Just stick A and B where they're going, huh? C, D. Let's see what happens. Everybody has 3 points, so let's just pick ally. What happens? Oh, heck! Oh, we're still playing.
Yeah, no. It's like the things
rounds.
that... It's like the things that we get 3 rounds, we have to reach one of the 2 target goals, and we know what 3 sets do.
All right, who picked ally?
One will always pick ally. One will always pick ally. One will always betray, and one will always copy their opponent.
Right. So I want to test what E will do. I want to see if E is the betrayer. Who picked?
It looks like
it was a betray.
Both B and D allied, which means one of them is the mirror. One of them is the mirror, and one of them is just simply out.
E betrayed us because they have 6. We have 1.
Yeah, so let's put E over here.
Or it could be between A and D. One is a mirror, one is a betrayer.
Let's put E here. What did C do? C betrayed, but it was a betray. So that's not really going to give us any new information. So let's try here. And if we do this, then if C still betrays, then that means that C is definitely a betrayer. How does that sound?
Yeah.
Okay, what do we do then? D picked betray. No, D picked ally. So we got to betray. If we don't want to die. See what happens. Okay. So that means C is the mirror. That means C is the mirror.
Oh, yeah.
So C equals mirror. Writing with a mouse is hard. All right.
Yeah.
And that means that B is an ally.
B is an ally.
B?
A is a betrayer.
A is a betrayer and B is an ally, right?
Yes, B is an ally because there's no other way they could have gotten specifically 7 points other than ally.
A equals betrayer.
Yes. Well, hang on.
Betray. And B equals ally. Okay. So the only other one we don't know about is D then, right?
We don't know what E does.
E, right. E and D. So, we know that E was a betrayer, right?
E betrayed last time. Where was E the first time? E was next to us. Didn't we fight E the first time?
3-3-1.
Oh, we have 1 mirror man and 1 guaranteed ally and 1 guaranteed... No, we have 1 pair that will choose ally, 1 pair that will choose betray, and 2 solos for each. 1 solo for each.
So, E is a betrayer, and... E betrayed twice, right?
E did betray twice. So E is probably betrayer, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
D is an ally. That would mean D is an ally by process of elimination.
D is an ally?
Yes, by process of elimination.
Plus, that makes it so in the solo set, there's one of each.
Okay. So we're feeling confident about that. Do we want to test it somehow?
Sure.
Let's just stick A and B up here, because we have to. How would we go about testing a theory? We're not sure about D, right?
We know C is the mirror.
Yeah. We're not 100% confident about D, right? So how would we test D out? We're thinking D is a betrayer. If we pair D, we can't pair D with the mirror to see if he switches his vote, though.
So pair D with B.
We put D with D with B.
C is the mirror, which is how we guarantee that we
gain points.
Yeah.
Yes.
C is how we can guarantee we gain points. We could also guarantee gaining points by
betraying the allies.
Betraying D, right? Let's just go ahead and do ally and see what happens here, shall we?
Yeah. To see all the results.
Okay.
Okay, it seems like we've got everything down.
Okay. So, first goal is to make everyone survive, right?
Yes.
Everyone get out. Everyone needs to get 9 points, right? That's our goal?
Yes. First goal is to get everyone out.
Only 6. Only 6. Does that mean 6 including the pairs, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, but does a pair count as 1 or 2?
True. A pair must count as 2.
So we need to guarantee that the pairs get out in order to.
Okay. So first thing I want to do is go ahead and give C to us, so we can guarantee that that's a betray situation. E is a betrayer, though.
C is a mirror. We can't betray them.
Yeah. D is a betrayer. Which means that it would have to be pair counts as 2, because there's no way we can get E out of here, because E's always going to betray. There's no way we can get E out of here and everyone else. Which means that our best bet is to have E and A just cancel each other out every time and get everyone else out. Right?
Oh wait, no, we could also A and E betray each other, B and D just constantly pick ally.
We just do this, right?
Yeah, same arrangement every
3 rounds, we're only gaining 2 points.
Yeah, that gets that.
Yeah, 3 times that'll give us 9 total.
Yep.
So A, B, we want C, we want D.
Well, we can put A.
D,
all we have to do is put A. All we have to do is put A and E together. The rest of them do not matter.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll just do this 3 times. A and E are always going to betray each other, which means there's no way to get them out and everyone else. So we're just going to do this.
Yep.
So we're agreeing that A and E is some combination of Theo, Phi, and Alice, right?
Yeah.
Because they just hate each other.
Got it. Way to go. Good work. Look at the screen change colors. So what will this be? This could be... Oh, password. I knew it. Password of the safe. We did it. This should get us out of here. But we must continue.
Right. This was a cool room. I like this room.
This is a cool room. Alright, so... This is a cool puzzle. I like this one a lot. This one's really
neat.
Alright, so now we need to be the only one to escape.
So
we must be the only ones to surpass 9, which means we want to do a lot of betraying. Which means we want to pair ourselves with D specifically, right?
We want to pair ourselves with D. We want to make the betrayers betray each other.
Oh, so we just flip back and forth between C and E. The other 2.
So here, right?
Yeah. You see, problem
because C and A, C will just mirror A and betray, so they won't gain or lose any points, which is fine.
Problem is E is getting points, and we don't want E to get too many points.
That's true. So we'll alternate them.
Yeah, we switch C and E around.
Okay. Let's do it. Betray.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, A, B, and then we want C. Did we put C here last time? I don't remember. D over with us, E over here. Did we do this last time?
No, it was the other way around.
Yes,
No, yeah, it was the other way around. We gotta switch those two. No!
Oh.
We gotta swap those two. Right?
Yes, because he got.
Yeah.
Okay, we have 9 points. We just want... Well, it says specifically surpass. I'm not sure if that means we have to get more than that.
I don't think it matters.
It probably
It's
doesn't
just that
matter.
we need to prevent.
Do the same rate last time, and
We just need to make sure that E doesn't betray and betray an
this.
ally. So that's good.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. It's the final.
Boom, perfect. Heck yeah. Nailed it. That was a good puzzle. I like that
Nice.
puzzle a lot.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh? They're different symbols. What? That's crazy talk. What the heck is a scanner, though? We didn't use a scanner at all. Thingy. Whatever.
True.
It looks like a scanner to me. I'm not sure.
I wonder. We might have to come back for
Actually, I
it.
think I remember what it is. I remember what it is. Alright, password. Alright, so we got Star Moon. Oh, no, sorry. Star Sun Sun. Okay. Playing the password. Let's do it. Star Sun Sun. Oh, let's look at the gold files. Woo! Look at how shiny and gold it is. Well done. Redacted. Found all the secret files. Heck yeah. We got an achievement for that. Let's do it.
Nice.
Let's take a look. What we got here. Minowski space. The way of describing reality that adds a fourth dimension of time to the three dimensions of space. It was described by German mathematician Hermann Minowski, and therefore bears his name. It also is the name of a ski resort for miniature cows.
Minkowski.
Uh-oh. What the heck did I just do? Oh, what in the world happened? Oh, okay. Alright, next, the scientific name, Logomorph, the scientific name for the order to which rabbits belong, and 03's the third's actual name. Yeah, Logomorph.
Indeed.
When they were split up at the red, blue, and green chromatic doors, Temuji told Alice that there was something he had to tell her. That what is this? Temuji and Alice. That something was, of course, his identity, and that he already knew about Alice and Ice Nine, and not because he had heard about it from Clover. Okay. Temuji and Clover. After the second round of the AB game, after going through the purple and green doors, Clover, as solo, was heard to say the following to Temuji, her opponent. What the heck do you mean with all that? It's not fair. If you're telling the truth, then so what had Tenmyoji said to her. Same thing he meant to say to Alice, of course. He told her who he was. That simple fact that shook Clover's resolve and made her vote ally. It probably hadn't been his original intention to betray her, but after thinking about Quark's safety, he probably felt that he had no choice and picked betray. Okay. AV Project. A can stand for after and B for before, but they can also stand for anima and body. Everything that happened in this facility was part of the AV project. Fair enough. The mystery of Phi. So who is Phi? There are a few clues scattered throughout the story, but nothing inclusive. Perhaps truthfully revealed at the Nevada test site. Deactivation passwords. Here's a little something more about the bomb deactivation passwords. Those passwords aren't just gibberish. There's something hidden in each of them. I can only give this one hint. +1. Good luck. There's a lot more to the story, but I think we'll stop the Secret Archives here. Thank you for playing. We hope you enjoyed the game. Cool.
Interesting.
Alright. Let's do it. What's the last password again? Star, Sun, Moon. Star, Sun, Moon. Let's do it. Heck yeah. Alright. It's open. Oh, we got some meds.
We got some vials.
Okay, then let's see. First off, Star key cards. We can use to play game as many times as we want. Hold on. Keys are important, but look at this. Those are some good sound effects right there. A consummate collection. Found all the files in VLR. A consummate collection. Excelivir times 2. Cool. Excelivir, the Radical 6 cure. Dots. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know what to say. Quark is gonna be okay. Is he crying? Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. We need to get stuff to Quark and Alice. Yeah, you're right. This key should do the trick. Heck yeah, let's get moving, baby. Screw you, weird exercise machine thing. Door's locked. This is locked. It does. Alright, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Stop that. Jeez. One more time. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, game. Thanks, game. Thank you.
Guess what, guys?
You found it! We got Doctor of Escapology and Escapist.
Let's go.
We got 2 achievements from that.
It opened.
We should get back to the Floor A warehouse then.
Oh, did you hear something?
What?
You didn't hear it? It came from over there. It sounded like somebody turned on. See, I told you, this screen wasn't on before.
You're right. Guess it was set to turn on when we opened the door.
It looks like an authentication screen. I think we need to put in an ID and a password.
Yeah, but
Shut
what?
the skin.
That was when I noticed the illustration. The lion is eating the sun.
The ninth lion is eating the sun.
The ninth. Memento mori, remember death. If the ninth lion ate the sun. There's a lot of lion eating suns everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
4, 5, 6. Oh, never mind. Are there more? What's this? Oh, of course. This was the real ninth lion, but if that was the case... Memento mori. That's press A button. I have to press the A button. Remember death. Memento mori. Remember death. Memento mori. Remember... Oh, heck! Oh, it's happening again. Ugh. Memories!
Oh.
What's gonna happen? Ah, frick, we gotta do this again.
Is it a different password?
Is it Memento Mori, Remember Death? Probably not.
I just tried that in my head. It
How
doesn't
about,
fit.
will ninth lion work? No. Nope.
Nope.
Ah! Crap, dude. There was some kind of password that was stated that was like, I'm consulting my notes. I'm consulting my notes.
No, I want to know.
I'm consulting my notes.
Yeah.
You. Is it this? Is this the notes? This is not the notes. This is not the right note file. Where are my notes? Where is it? There it is. There's my Zero Escape Notes thingy. Oh. Oh, okay, that was that whole situation, right? Okay. Pretty sure we did that one already.
Yeah, for the other computer?
Right, we didn't do any of that.
I don't remember what it was.
We
for
did
the
not
other
do any of
computer.
that situation. We did that. We did that. We did that. Bro. I don't know, man. One thing I could say. Wait, what? Oh, that's a bunch of other stuff. One thing I could say is, this is part of the gold file. That we did. The secret we found was the deactivation passwords. It says, give us a hint +1. But that's part of a gold file, so I'm not sure how that would specifically help us with this answer. But if we
is one of them Legomorph? Just enough
It
to
does
fit.
fit.
could be. But yeah, I wanted to mention all the different passwords that we did. +1. I don't know
So
if I
what?
should say anything else.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing for the bottom one.
Yeah.
What's the one after? S H crash.
I'll go and rate it.
Right now, I'm just getting gibberish for the bottom one. No vowels.
K E P. No Q R. No X
Why?
Y.
Why?
Crash
And
keys.
then S again.
Crash keys.
Crash keys.
Crash key. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know. Milk of Ollie, I don't think does anything.
Milk
but,
is just gibberish.
the other passwords that we had were, I'll go ahead and just write them here. One of them was LX A Q N. That's an M. N.
So
I'm an English teacher.
Y.
S G D Q.
Is that an A after X?
That is an A, yeah.
So M Y B.
MYBROT. That's an S, right?
Yes.
Yeah. T.
Oh,
H.
my brother.
Yep.
Mm.
So that's related to, I think these are all different keywords that are, like, related to Dio. So that's, like, how he could remember the passwords for himself.
Mm.
Because this one's my brother.
That's cute.
Crash keys. And then the last one... Oh, no,
Okay.
there's two more. One of them was... cough. L X Q 8LHC
I can already tell it's probably Myrmidons.
N
Myrmidon.
M.
Yeah, you're
R.
right. You're right.
It is.
Myrmidon.
Yep, Myrmidons.
Myrmidons.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. I like it.
Sorry, that's not a Y. That's an I. My bad. And then the last one was I don't have any more space. The last one was E D Q D D Y R N T K.
So free.
Freeze. ZS.
Oh, hold on. E D Q D D Y R. Is that just a V?
That's an RNT.
RNT. O.
So N.
O. And that's a Q.
U.
K is L.
Now,
Free Z Soul.
Free soul.
Freeze soul.
Free Z Soul.
Soul.
Like Free the Soul, which is the name of his cult.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, so anyway, I'm not really sure that doesn't help us with this whole situation. That's just like a little bit of extra stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so what's the
Okay.
password?
I don't remember if we did anything with this. I'm pretty sure we did, though.
I want to know what this is, you know?
We
Yeah.
definitely didn't
The
do
9
it.
is flying with the
I don't
sun.
remember.
No, I'm looking at my notes, and there's a part in the notes that I'm like, I'm pretty sure we did this, but I don't know for 100% sure. I don't remember for 100% sure. There's a password that I've written down in my notes that I'm like, I don't remember for 100% sure that we did this.
Well, it has 9
Should we
keys.
just do it at this point?
Last... What do I want to say? Ninth Lion. ID. Google save me.
Is there another hint in the gold files?
I'm pretty sure the gold files wouldn't give us the hint for this.
Yeah.
We didn't do this yet.
Well, then, when did we miss it then?
Okay, that's dumb. Alright, let's try, 0. No, not L. Error! Oh yeah, it didn't work. Well, Logomorph does work, but we don't necessarily know for sure if that's the right thing. I don't know. I mean, I do now because I'm looking at it, but this person wrote no. Admin and password.
There's no way. There's no way.
No.
Nice. Are we just supposed to back out and we don't know?
Let's try backing out. See what happens. Dang, I couldn't figure it out. What was the ID I needed? What was the password? Did I know them? Had I seen them before in other history? Perhaps it has something to do with that card. If I had found an ID card in the old woman's body, and if I recall correctly, it has something to do about a password. Well, the password was, though, I couldn't recall. If the card was the key, though, then I need to put in the woman's name for the ID. Remember, Sigma, you need to remember. What was the old woman's name? What was written on the back of the card?
Okay, well, if her name was, then it's Akane Kirishiki. So if the ID is Kirishiki.
To be continued,
right?
frick! Let's try it.
Yeah,
And then what was the ID card? Do I want to overwrite the save? I mean, I guess.
Yeah, Kirishiki. Kirishiki is the right number of letters.
Yeah, Kirishiki.
Oh, look at it. We're at the end.
It's the right number.
Let's try it.
Of digits. I like how it just game's over and we're not even like leaving when we could.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. This is important.
Sigma
We don't get the option of just. We don't get the option of just. Nope, not Kurashiki.
I'm pretty sure it's Kurashiki. I'm pretty sure. Is it Kura or Kuri?
Okay. I thought it was Kirishiki.
I'm pretty sure it's Kurashiki.
I thought it was Kirashiki.
It could have been Kirashiki, maybe.
Then we could try it. Let's do it. So I remember what the thing is. I mean, obviously I'm looking at it, but also, this was the thing in the notes that I kept saying, did we do this? I don't remember for sure if we did this or not. If we hadn't done this yet. There was a password thing that we found at one point, that we never actually used. That is it's a string of, it's two words clumped together as one word, but
okay, well never mind then. I was gonna say Tenmyoji.
It's not random gibberish.
It's not random gibberish?
So, do we have the Woods card in our archive?
That's a fantastic question. Let's find out. That would be a no. How about in the, how about in here?
Yeah, because that's usually where they store all the excess stuff.
I don't think they'd put it in the secret file stuff. If it was required to beat the game, they wouldn't put it in the secret.
It would be more of like it would just be like an easier place for us to find it and remember it. Not necessarily that it's required, just to remember.
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
My headphones got unplugged.
Oh.
Did it screw up the audio? No, audio's good. All right, cool. Is it Jumpy Doll?
I think it is.
Let's try it.
I think it's Jumpy Doll.
Let's try it.
I think it's Jumpy Doll. Alright, we spelled Kuroshiki wrong.
Alright, you try Kuroshiki then.
Okay.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Okay.
I knew the answer because I was looking at it. I'm sorry.
It's
That's
okay.
fine,
I was wrong.
Sigma,
Look!
it's the person. Look at it. There she is.
Akane.
Akane.
Her name is Akane Kurashiki. I've been looking for her for a very long time.
He walked toward her, slowly, carefully, almost as if he was afraid of scaring her away. He reached out.
She's a hologram.
Tenmoji squeezed his eyes shut.
Akane.
He closed his hand around an empty air and let it fall into his side. There was a moment of sad silence, and then she began to speak.
I see you finally arrived. I've been waiting for you. Well, I suppose that's slightly inaccurate. What you see now is a holographic message I recorded before you came here. Unfortunately, this means I will not be able to answer your questions, at least not directly. I hope you will understand.
Thoughts? Yeah?
Now, where to begin? You probably have
Oh my gosh, she has an animated portrait.
questions.
Oh, heck!
What day is it? Where are we? Who is Zero? And what does he have to do with Akane Kurashiki? But I imagine there is one question that rises above all the others. Why were we brought here? The answer to that is simple. Everything that has happened here is part of our plan. All of this was required for the success of the AB project. I assume you've heard the name by now, at least. In any event, you were all needed in order to execute our plan. The Nonary game was necessary for the same reason. Your
Thoughts?
question now, I imagine, is just what is this AB project?
Guys, is that your question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
The answer to that is also simple.
Is it?
Allow me
But
to
I'm gonna give it to
explain.
you in a roundabout manner.
We created
Exactly.
the AB project for one purpose: to transport the consciousnesses of two people into the past. Those two people are you, Sigma, and you, Phi.
What do you mean, the past? The moment the words were out of my mouth, I realized no one there could answer the question. Not Phi, not Tenmyoji, and certainly not a pre-recorded hologram.
Have you figured
You
out
might be
what this
wondering what I mean by going into the past. Well,
I
I answer
assume
you.
you saw the Q on the door.
That'd be very convenient. I assume you saw the Q on the door.
It stands for quantum. That makes this the quantum room.
It took me a moment to realize that she changed subjects without even pausing. There was nothing we could do, of course, but I still felt a twinge of frustration.
Take a look at the rear of the room. Do you see that large enclosure? That houses our quantum computer. The systems that control this entire facility run on that machine. That includes the construct you refer to as Zero Jr., as well as the golems. All of them do their thinking in that box. Isn't that strange, though? It seems contrary to how we perceive the world, the body. The thing that you see and interact with is somewhere else, but the mind and all its thoughts are in this box. Perhaps it isn't so strange, though. Perhaps humans are the same, with our minds and thoughts existing separate from our bodies. Our core is in our head. We all have individual brains.
I accidentally skipped a little
Think
bit.
individual thoughts and act according to individual wills. That makes communication difficult, though. So, we're forced to rely on inefficient mediums like language, photographs, non-verbal cues, etc., to transmit information. Each one of us is an individual, and we have no direct connection to anyone else. But is that really true? In the dimension
That is why I
we are
put
most
all of your
familiar
brains in a jar.
with, if we look at things from another higher dimension, however,
Probably wondering why I did this. I just thought it was fun.
Yeah. Well, the answer to that is simple. I thought it was funny. Man.
we may all be
I did it for the vine. Sigma. I did it for the vine.
I did it for the vine. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
like the branches of a tree or a rhizome. Imagine a horizontal cross-section of the root system of a large tree.
Mhm.
All you can see are the spots where the roots intersect the plane of your cross-section. In the two dimensions you see, the roots all appear to be individual things with no connection to one another. But this isn't the case. If you expand your view and look at the root system in 3 dimensions instead of only 2, you see the truth. All the roots join together at the trunk. In 2 dimensions, they appear to be separate. But if you look at the roots from a 3rd higher dimension, you see
Yeah.
things that might appear to be separate
Okay.
from one another in 3 dimensions could be connected to one another if you look at them in 4 dimensions.
Oh, we're gonna break the fourth wall. I
Doesn't
see.
that at least seem like it could be a possibility? I believe that is how human consciousness actually works. Well, I'm not the only one, I suppose. Zero and I share that belief.
Morphogenetic field theory.
His mouth did not move. Temeoji mumbled something that sounded like nonsense. I opened my mouth to ask him what he meant, but Akane was already talking again.
Now, when I talk about
It's
a
referred
fourth
to as the
dimension,
morphogenetic field theory.
I'm referring to the
You're
fourth
probably wondering what that
dimension
is.
used in Minkowski's
It's quite
space-time.
simple, really.
Sigma,
Let's
do you
start
see
with
that small
Sigma,
vent in the corner?
where
Have you
all
heard of Among Us,
existence
Sigma?
No. Oh my god.
I need you to vent. I know it will be hard for you to be sus, but I know you can do it. Sigma.
Oh my gosh. Let's start with a single dimension where all like this is the point.
connect points to one another, and you have a line. In 1 dimension, the only surface you can create is that, a line.
Mhm.
But move to 2 dimensions and create more lines, and you can create shapes. These are 2-dimensional surfaces.
Mhm.
Move up to 3 dimensions, and you can connect these shapes to
Indeed.
one another and form 3-dimensional objects. Now you have a 3-dimensional surface, which encompasses a volume of space.
Indeed.
Connect 3-dimensional objects to one another, and you form a 4-dimensional object, which encompasses a volume of both space.
This picture just makes me think of the whole parallel universes thing in Mario 64 speedrunning.
Wait, what?
No, you. By putting 3-dimensional objects together, you just created a bigger 3-dimensional object.
He just created a bigger
Yeah, really,
three-dimensional
though.
object. Yeah, I watched a video that was talking about the way that Mario 64 functions, and it had to do with parallel universes and like the map basically existing in multiple parallel universes, and whichever frame you're on or whichever pixel you're on is determined by which universe you're on, or it's something like that.
That's so stupid.
I don't
Okay, terminal montage, calm down.
listen. It's not that. I just don't remember what it was. It might have been a terminal montage. No, it wasn't a terminal montage video. I'm pretty sure it was Summoning Salt, but terminal montage was referencing that. Whatever video it was that I watched, terminal montage was referencing it in the video that that had the Mario
The
first
speed
spot.
demon thing.
That's what he was referencing. Yeah, that's what he was referencing.
That's what he was referencing. Oh,
He was referencing.
I didn't realize that. I thought it was a just backwards long jumping breaks.
No, it was
Time.
a specific reference
That's what I thought
to
it was.
this thing in Mario 64 speedrunning. I don't remember very much the detail, honestly.
That sounds
but-
hilarious, and I want to look it up after this.
Yes.
Yeah,
All right. Anyway, all right. Sounds good.
I'm pretty sure it was a
It
from
is
the
on
fall
that
video, but I could be wrong.
fourth-dimensional
I'll look
axis
into it.
that our minds are connected.
I'll just Google Mario 64 speedrunning fourth dimension or something like that.
In
Our
parallel
minds are
parallel
universe.
connected on a
worlds.
Our minds are connected on a slightly larger 3D object.
Yes.
Exactly.
Slightly larger.
I made a caterpillar. I made a caterpillar out of blocks. Do you like it, Sigma? I'm very proud of it.
Yes.
Then what would prevent
It's also very
anyone from
hungry.
sending their consciousness backward or forward in time?
I'm just now the thing that popped up in my head was it's a very hungry caterpillar. Look, it's gonna come out of the wall now and try to eat you, and it just comes out of the wall and it turns into Kingdom Hearts recoded. That's what it made me.
If that was true, then what would prevent anyone from sending their consciousness between segments of the caterpillar?
That
Episode title: The Caterpillar of Time.
foundation of the EE project.
Yes, I just have a screenshot of Link playing an ocarina, but I Photoshop a caterpillar onto it instead.
You
Yes.
Photoshop a caterpillar popping out.
We're
of
doing all the work
the
for
ocarina.
you.
No. A caterpillar crawling out of the different holes like an apple.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
I just heard you.
Okay, good.
That
Don't
theory.
try to steal my idea. You
I-
go, hey,
I-
Spring Boom Squire fan stole my idea.
SpongeBob quota. Double check. All right.
Double
the reference. The theory is foundation of the AV project.
Represents after, and the B represents before.
Oh, I thought it was Anno and then Bomini. I don't know what I was.
And
That was stupid. I'm sorry.
that was,
In the
that was
year
dumb.
of our
It
board.
probably sounds silly to you. A ridiculous story made up by a mad old woman.
And
But
you're entirely
what's
correct.
happened to you? You've seen many different worlds and timelines, haven't you, Sigma? And what about you, Phi? I know you have too. Am I wrong? Tenmyoji should know what I'm talking about as well.
You're probably wondering how I know
So
how
good
you
on
three
all
specifically.
Yeah.
You send your consciousness to the
I wonder how he
past
got the
to
name
help save
Junpei.
a
Or
little
Tenmyoji.
girl's life.
That's his last name.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's his last name.
You're probably wondering how I know how you three specifically are in the room right now.
Well, that would be because the way that the AB game project was set up. Actually, no, not necessarily, because these are white doors, which means it could have been any pair combination, potentially.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe you experienced something nearly similarly.
Clover was able to do it.
Well, as I said previously, I'm psychic.
Yeah, but you see this?
Indeed.
You sent your consciousness to the past to help save a little girl's life.
Yeah, that was
Not
from the first game.
Not really. I just have a really good intuition.
It was a
She was
long time ago,
She was referring
but
to She was talking to Tenmyoji in
Yeah.
that case. But she was referring to the first.
She was, yeah. Yeah, she's saying, Tenmyoji, you know what I'm talking about. You experienced something
Oh,
nearly,
yeah.
something similar nearly a half a century ago. You sent your consciousness to the past to help save a little girl's life.
Oh, yeah,
perhaps
absolutely.
you still
Junpei.
remember.
How
Yeah,
could you
of course
forget?
I do. How could I forget? That little girl was
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
Connie.
So yeah, you guys are correct.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Yeah, he's Junpei. Yep.
I knew it.
yeah. Something
That's
Leah felt like
cool.
Phi and I were outsiders, trespassing on something we had no right to see. Tenmyoji's face was taunt with emotion as he looked into Akane's eyes. I'm pretty sure it's taunt with emotion, not taunt with emotion. But whatever.
Yeah.
It seemed
Jumpy,
almost
have
like
Right.
Jumpy, have a staring contest with my hologram right now.
it seems.
The hologram pauses.
Oh man, hologram unplugs. How can we know who won? It seems almost like she's looking back at him.
Now, unfortunately, my time is up. The final
I have to
stage
blink.
of the project will begin very soon. I need to go prepare. The next time we meet, I can tell you the rest of the story.
That's
Well, that
awkward.
ain't happening.
So about that.
I'll be waiting. Last thing, the cat in the box. Is it alive or is it dead? Sigma, Phi. You will decide its fate. Goodbye.
Wait! Akane, wait!
Oh, Tenmyoji. I can
What in the
almost
heck?
see you. You don't need to worry. Everything is going to be okay. I will see you again one day. I promise.
In that case,
but
I
I'm
find it
going to
weird
have to
that she
ask
would
you
refer to him by his
just
last
a
name instead of his first
little
name.
longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, weird. I don't
Wait.
know.
They're trying to hold. They're trying to hold up the suspense
Yeah.
as much as they
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, and then she was gone. Tenmyoji collapsed to his knees, his back hunched and shaking. I saw tears land on the white-knuckled fists he pressed against his thighs.
Sigma, I'm a voice in your head now. Isn't that cool?
I'm
Well,
a voice in your head
you might be
that's
thinking to
gonna tell you
yourself,
not
how
to
did this
try to ride your
happen?
bike indoors.
You might be thinking to
Good
yourself, how
question.
is this happening? Good question. It's very simple. Fine, I looked at one another, nodded silently.
We've gotten
Which-
to the point in the stream. Well, I said stream. We've gotten to the point in the recording where we're kind of punchy. We're not
Little bit,
taking
yeah.
anything serious
A
anymore.
little bit. With a shaking hand, Tenmyoji pulled a photograph out of his pocket. It was a picture of a girl. After all that we've been through, her smile was enough to break your heart. All right, let's go ahead and save once it gives us the opportunity to. All right.
Surprise! It's my ending.
Yeah, Phi doesn't get one. But we made our way to the warehouse on floor A and met up with the others. It took only a few minutes to decide to head to the infirmary.
Plot twist: I was fired the whole time.
Oh crap! As soon as we arrived,
Why she has white hair.
we begin. Yeah, true. We began to treat Alice and Quark for Radical 6. Should we not have kept him one of these stupid vials for like freaking the hemoglobin
copy?
machine or whatever? She quick-
Yeah.
She quickly prepared it and.
I don't think there was be enough time.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness.
Sorry, I was drinking something.
It will take some time
She
for them to
injected
recover completely, but they should be fine. Good.
Indeed.
Thank you, Luna. And thanks for finding the medicine, you guys. Thank you so much.
Oh, geez, that is a really creepy looking smile. Oh gosh, it just changed. It actually was creepy.
No need to thank
Sigma,
us.
why is that girl pogging?
No. Stop.
I was drinking something, dude. I almost choked. Oh my god.
Kay is just standing over there, completely stone faced.
I have an
And-
emote to draw.
No, no.
And then Akane, the answer to that is quite simple. Oh my gosh. Tenmyoji said nothing and just walked over to Quark's unconscious body. He took the small boy in his hand and his own and held it tight. I'm turning on the AC because it's cold. Or it's hot. I mean, I could see tears in the corner of his eyes as he turned away from us.
No, I already have PogChamp. I don't think we need another one.
Oh my gosh, that was too funny.
Is that instead of Chain Chomp or what?
It's Garchomp.
Gar
Right,
Chomp.
I remember that. Yeah. Can I get a little bit of strength up, please? Lower this, and is it this button? How do I turn it up? There. Turn up the. Crank it up. Crank it up. It's freaking hot in here. Okay, sorry, I'm messing with the AC. Suddenly I remember, Dio, where'd he gone? It didn't take long for me to find him. Oh, they trained him up. Good deal. He was sprawled unconscious on the floor beneath the sink.
Oh, we found those in the crew quarters before you returned.
Ah, off!
Of course, the bomb was indeed turned off.
Sorry.
You probably wonder what Case just said. The answer is quite simple.
Before you return, we checked the bomb on the bomb in the room 2. We found them there. Of course, bomb had been was
Thank
turned
you
off.
again for dealing with them.
No problem,
You are
Joseph.
quite literally lifesavers.
Indeed.
You have my eternal gratitude.
Which flavor, though? I coughed awkwardly and looked pointedly around the room. I glanced over at Fi to see what she was doing the same thing. So, yeah. After that, we headed back to the Fourier warehouse and played the AB game. Specifically, me, Fi, Kay, and Luna. Clover and Temioji decided to remain in the infirmary just in case something happened with Alice, Quirk, or Dio. Luna would represent Clover's team, with Clover or Quirk and Dio sleeping. Kay would represent their team by default, which left me, Fi, and Temioji. You should vote.
No, I'll let you handle it. I chose Betray in the last round. You probably don't trust me right now.
What? That doesn't matter now.
Excuse me, I apologize for interrupting, but I think you should be the one to vote in the next round fight.
Why?
You already have 9 BP. There's no reason for you to choose Betray now, you see?
Hey, you're acting like I might actually try and betray her.
Not necessarily.
What does it matter what he's suggesting? We're almost there. We just have to play the AB game 3 more times. Then we can all get 9 points.
I mean, there's a possibility that she'll just escape while we're in the rooms, but I don't think she's gonna do that.
But that means each representative has to choose ally all 3 times.
I mean, she did that in one of the timelines.
While we were already in the AB room?
No, just like leaving without us.
Yeah.
Ooh, and Fi gets to go for a high score. She's like, ha, I have the most points. Suck it, everyone.
She's gonna go for a high score in this game.
Okay, I'll vote. You sure you're alright with this, Sigma?
And her name's only 3 letters long, so she can put it in the
Yeah, she can put it. Yeah, exactly. She can put it in the arcade cabinet. I trust you.
Exactly.
And her the Starkey.
Shall we open the doors?
Why does Kay want her to vote? That doesn't make any sense. Like, she doesn't need to. She doesn't need to. She doesn't need to not, but she doesn't need to.
Gate has been
I feel like he just wanted Holt.
Man, I guess.
That's also fair.
Remain until
But the odds that she's gonna do that at this point are pretty low.
Oh, right. We have to wait for the deadline.
Like, she already risked her life with us to disarm a bunch of bombs when she could have left while the bombs were armed and saved herself. So, like, the odds that she's going to do that now after everything we've been through and there's not a bunch of tension right now, not particularly high. But, yeah, I don't know. All right, we just have to wait for the deadline.
We could vote earlier, but then each voter would be stuck inside the AB room for 45 minutes.
Okay, let's go back to the infirmary then.
I agree. Please, lead the way.
Luna and Kay set off toward the yellow door. I was about to follow in.
Hold on. I just remembered something.
What?
The AB room on the
High-speed
left,
fidget?
in one of the other histories, she...
Oh, yeah. You're right. Akane's body was in there. What does this
so
mean?
she wasn't in.
Why didn't we find her body this time?
Maybe because she wasn't
We
murdered.
didn't?
But how? When did history change?
Do you remember what Akane said?
The cat in the box. Is it alive?
Oh, in the AB room is a box, and she's a cat.
Is she a cat?
Apparently.
Is she?
I guess.
Schrodinger's cat.
Exactly.
I wonder what she meant by that, deciding
Perhaps
its fate.
she was saying her own fate wasn't decided yet. The history where she's alive and the history where she's murdered are both real right now.
What? No, that's impossible. We already opened the box. We opened the door to this AB room and there was no body.
No, we haven't opened the box. We haven't found a body. But we haven't found her alive yet either. In other words, we haven't actually observed her. The hologram was a recording from before this game started.
Which means we'd have to go find her.
Yeah, but
I can tell you the
like I understand it's the point of this game with its whole time travel theory stuff, but that's not how reality works.
That's not how physics works. It isn't. Oh boy. Alright, well she's waiting on us.
Two specific people seeing whether something is the case or not is not what determines
Determining.
whether it is the case.
Yeah.
I've cheated death once before. I can do it with time travel. I can do it again.
That's true. She did cheat
Indeed.
death. Well, yeah. Where is Akane now? Where was she waiting for us? Dots. Or what if she wasn't anywhere now? What if she was waiting for us in another timeline? Or what if she was waiting for us in the past? Was that even possible? If she was, what would that mean? More flashing.
I've been standing right behind you the entire time, Sigma. I'm not actually in your head.
Maybe she's like the silence from Doctor Who.
To be continued.
What?
To be continued.
Wait, Nani?
Oh, okay, a new destination has been added.
Oh.
Okay, good. Nani? Oh.
You didn't laugh at my joke.
I didn't hear your joke.
What?
I said she could be like the silence from Doctor Who.
Oh, that's true. When we look away from her, we forget where she is. That she was even there. So she's just been fine. She's been talking to us this whole time. We just didn't know about it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're
I
going
recently rewatched that episode.
Did
It was a two-parter. I recently watched it with our mom, and she enjoyed it.
Nice.
And I showed her Blink as well.
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
Oh, yeah.
Ow! 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 Dang it! Feels like my head's gonna explode. Wait. All right, we're in the AB room again. Where the heck am I? Looks like an elevator,
No, this is one of the AB rooms.
God, who the heck are you? What the heck's an AB room?
Damn, I guess you did lose your memory after all.
Memory? Memory.
So
Flash
you're
it
finally
again.
awake.
Oh,
Do it again.
Doing it again. Do it again.
And another one. Okay, here we go. We got our memories back. I remember. You're Phi. She grinned. When is
Check your
this?
bracelet.
This is me grinning.
It's a red pair. BP is 3.
Mine's the same.
Does this mean this is the beginning of the game? We've gone back to when we first woke up in the AB room.
No, not quite. I think we woke up a little earlier this time.
How do you
Push
know?
the buttons on the side of your bracelet.
2 hours, 15 minutes.
We didn't
Did we
wake up
just
this
see it
long
tick
before
down?
the primary doors opened last time. I think we're about an hour early.
Wait a minute. If you're
Yeah,
right.
Akane might still be alive. We got back before Dio killed her. I think.
Then,
Right. We're here for one reason.
yep, go save her so she can tell us what the heck's happening. Stop her from getting killed.
Exactly.
Let's move. We need to get out of here
Don't
fast.
need to tell me twice. Let's go.
So we do have to solve this again? We have to solve this room again?
Seek the way out.
Okay. Let's seek a way out. Okay, we did this already, though. Can we literally not just, like...
Reuse
We
the
don't need
codes.
to look here. This is our past. Remember, that means we're just repeating history. You see what I'm getting at? Pass for the safe is the same one we got earlier. Exactly. Now hurry up and open. Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't actually have to do it again. We can just, actually, the game specifically says, just put in the password. You already know it, you little idiot. Elevator. We're not in the elevator, but it's fine.
We need the gold file. The gold file, though.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Moon, moon, star. Okay, let's do it. We figured it out last time. Yep. Moon, moon, star. Yeah.
Heck
What? Okay, I
Aw.
opened it. No, that's the wrong password. We need to get the other one for the key. Oh man.
Wait, where's the gold file?
How's the gold file not there? That didn't make any sense. All right,
Schrodinger's
anyway.
gold.
Schrodinger's gold file. All right, moon, stun, sun. Okay. Nope. Okay. I do like how it actually has a dialogue for us if we do the wrong password. There, it opened. Good work. Graham, grab the cracker. Cracker? Ah, dang, I meant key. How the heck? Just shut up and do it. Okay. There's a key!
It just reminds me of that one Vine where it's just, quick, toss me my keys. And she throws a printer at him, and she's like, I thought you said printer!
That's so stupid. What? Where? What is it? Oh, it's this.
In there.
Alright, let's put the key. For goodness sake, you don't need to say it. Alright, let's go. Wait, did she say you don't need to just do it already? Okay. Looks like it works.
You don't need to
Oh, gosh.
yell.
Don't need to yell, okay, man? Ready, Fi? What do you think? I know. I don't need to ask every time, right? And what the heck are you asking for? Hurry up, right. I'm going. 10, 9, 8, 1, done.
Freaking move.
Oh, this game. Hey, you pushed the button.
It goes to 10.
Fight me, you were taking too long. We're on schedule here. Oh. You found it!
You found it! Hooray.
Oh, jeez, that was fun.
Oh, boy.
Fi does her Superman jump. Get out of here. Fi and I climbed through the hatch and out onto the AB room. Looks like only a moment to spot them. Took it a moment only to spot them. Akane! Behind her was Dio. He was moving quickly and quietly, a knife glinting in his right hand. Crap! There was no time to yell at her. I scrambled out from the top of the AB room. Fi wasn't following me. When I looked back, she was still sitting on the roof.
So there was
Fi,
enough
what
time
the
to
heck
climb down, but not enough time to yell.
I guess not. Fi, what the heck are you doing? Get down here and... Before I could finish, she moved. She ran across the roof and launched herself into the air. Whee!
Foot dive!
Animation.
Well, yeah, how are you the one to make the foot dive joke?
Yeah.
How in the world did Nicholas say foot dive and not us?
We're disappointments as Marvel fans.
Yeah, at ourselves.
And I mean Marvel fans.
It was good. She did do a foot dive, though. What the?
He's fine. Just unconscious.
I bent down and held my fingers in front of his mouth. He was still breathing.
I don't think he saw me. He probably has no idea what happened to him.
Guy went down like a sack of potatoes.
He had it coming.
He did, yeah. I heard footsteps coming to a stop right in front of us. But he would have heard us yelling to her, and so he probably would have turned, right? I don't know, whatever. I looked up.
So you came.
Hello!
I've been waiting for you. You're here to hear the rest, right?
Wait a minute. What the heck is your deal? How can you be so calm? If we hadn't showed up just now, you'd...
Have been stabbed in the heart by this young man and died. Yes. Although, that reminds me, I haven't thanked you yet. Thank you very much. I very much quietly. Appreciate you
Or very
saving
slowly,
me.
I mean.
Mm-hmm.
I talk and look like a tired college student.
Hold on. How do you know about being stabbed by Dio? Are you an Esper too?
Yes, indeed I am. I am able to jump through time, just like you.
Then what the heck were you thinking? If you knew he was going to stab you, why were you going to let him do it?
Because I had to.
You what?
Think back. Why are you here? If I hadn't been killed by Dio,
This is
no
just
one
the grandfather
else would
paradox.
have been murdered.
Yeah.
Consequently, your own abilities would never have manifested. I did explain, didn't I? The purpose of the AB project was to send the two of you to the past. Or your minds, at least. In order for that to happen, some death was necessary. When a human brain is faced with danger, its processing speed increases. Information is processed more quickly, and time almost seems to slow. A few seconds can feel like an eternity. Unfortunately, that in itself isn't enough to send oneself through time. The amplitude
The left side of my shawl does not match the right, and I'm
too
going
small.
to be hyper-focused on it for the rest of the night.
Oh no. Why would you comment on that?
In order to increase the amplitude, we need to slow down the brain before the increase happens. It's a little like a slingshot. You pull back on the rubber band and then let go. The potential energy you stored in the band is released and converted into kinetic energy. That's what fires the bullet out of the slingshot. Now, while a slingshot can only fire in one direction, your mind isn't
So it's like a
similarly
slingshot,
limited.
except it's not at all like a slingshot.
When the bullet of your consciousness is fired from
You're
the
probably
slingshot of your
wondering
brain,
why I'm loading sidearm
travels
bullets
past
into a
the
slingshot.
three-dimensional world
Good
and
question.
seriously.
into the four-dimensional one.
What kind of bullets is your caliber of bullet does your slingshot use? Mine uses
From
9
that
millimeter.
perspective, time is no longer fixed.
I want to do a 360 no-scope with a slingshot.
In other words, you can travel to the future, the past, whenever you like. Your consciousness has been released from the three-dimensional cage.
Okay.
In order for that to happen, I had to infect you with Radical 6.
Whoa, what?
We're infected with Radical 6?
Yes. Don't you remember, Sigma? Luna should have told you about it in another timeline.
Are you sure? Infecting all of these people with such a horrible disease?
Every single one of you has been infected. Well, apart from Luna, of course. Unfortunately, it was necessary. We needed to slow your minds in order to store up your potential energy.
Okay.
Then we provided a dire situation that would accelerate your processing speed. The result is what you are now experiencing. Your consciousness now occupies four-dimensional space-time. Even that, however, wasn't enough. You had the ability to travel, but your memories could easily be lost during the trip. If the project was to succeed, you had to be able to retain everything you learned in each reality. That was the reason you were forced to jump so many times. With each jump, your ability to remember improved. Eventually, you would be able to retain everything. That is why we made you play the A-B game. That was why you had to select different chromatic doors. By forcing specific choices, we could cause you to make more jumps.
Okay.
And now you will die of Radical 6. Sorry, not sorry.
I get it. I think I finally understand. Well, okay, there are a lot of things I don't understand, but all of what you just told me makes sense. You did all of this so that Fi and I could jump through four-dimensional space with our memories intact, right?
Yes.
But why did you need us to do that? People have died for this.
But
I mean, let's count how many different ways people died.
Superstars.
What now?
I was to say it's like the Mario Party Superstars, but why?
But yes, my favorite, the skeleton keep. But why?
No, it was the blooper, wasn't it?
Or was a blooper?
Blooper was, but
was
why,
the skeleton
wasn't it?
sea again? You wouldn't.
I
think that's
wouldn't.
That's the skeleton key.
I thought it was Toadette if you refused the star.
Maybe, yeah.
No, it was one
I
of
was
the
thinking of the
stickers.
stickers, yeah. Murder, antimatter explosion, suicide. I've died, so has Fi. So have you. The second to last one was particularly awful.
Yeah.
So why would you do all this? What does it matter if Fi and I can jump through time?
Haven't I told you? Death was unavoidable. You are all destined to die. Sacrifices had to be made for the sake of the project.
I already know all that. What I'm asking you is why? What is so gosh dang important that it's worth all this?
I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually.
What?
I just roll my eyes in real life.
Just when is eventually?
In a future not very far from now.
Okay. Bullcrap. That is not good enough. Why can't you tell us now? Instead of answering, Kanye knelt down to Dio and picked up his knife off the floor.
I'm going to keep this with me.
Don't change the
But
subject.
it's almost time.
What are you talking about? We got plenty of time.
No. In a few moments, you'll return to the original timeline.
What?
This is the way it has to be. Don't fight it. Logomorph.
Yes.
Logomorph?
You call him Zero Jr. His official designation is Logomorph. Logomorph, this is an order. Unlock my bracelet.
Compliance.
Now, everything is in place. I have put the bracelet onto Dio. All we have to do is place his body in the 5th AB room, the second one from the right.
That's the one Quark is in, right?
Correct. I will move him. I will also put your bodies back into the 3rd AB room. Once that's done, I will reset its puzzle to an unsolved state.
Why do you need to do all that?
To recreate the history that you remember, your consciousness is about to leave your body and return to the future. Your body will be emptied, and your other consciousness will jump back in. If your bodies aren't back in the third AB room by then, it would be...
So you're saying
would be
some
bad.
version
Sorry, I
of us
actually
is
pressed
going
the
to
button.
wake up in that room and repeat the same history again? Well, I guess this could actually be our second or third time.
You are exactly correct. Lastly, I'm going to leave this with you.
She paused and pulled something out of her pocket.
It's a knife.
It was a small key attached to a string.
I'll tie it onto your ankle so that you won't lose it. All right, Sigma?
You're probably
A little
wondering
bit
why I didn't
patronizing.
Put it on your. Why I didn't put it in your pocket? Well, it's quite simple.
It's slightly patronizing so that you don't lose it. It's like, okay.
Hey, what's it say on there?
Tu fui ego eris.
It's Latin. It means
I was going to say
what
to
you
flee or not
are,
to flee.
I was. What I am, you will be.
Yes.
What am I supposed to do with it?
It will help you meet someone who's very important.
What?
Go. Return to the future. You won't be alone. I will be at your side, watching over you. Now hurry.
Wait, I still... Uh-oh. And there we go. To be continued yet again. Holy crap.
What?
Oh boy. How much longer do we
New
have?
destination.
Oh my god.
Next up. Oh, we're back down here.
Oh, finally.
A video game round ally. Oh. Yeah, we have to jump here first.
And then we just get through all the dialogue we've already gone through.
No, I doubt it. It would just.
Looks like you're awake.
Yeah.
Oh, you're finally awake.
Finally awake.
That's what I was going to say.
Oh, jeez. This is the infirmary.
Why are we here?
Do you know what happened at the AB gate?
Kay and I went back to the infirmary, but
We waited and waited, and the two of you never returned.
so we went to the warehouse to check on you.
We found you passed out in front of the AB rooms.
Kay and I hurried back here with you.
Fair enough. I looked over at Fi, met her eyes. Do you remember what happened just now?
You mean what happened a long time ago?
Yeah. You got him pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I remember all right.
Check his body for footmarks.
Hey, what are you
Foot
guys
marker?
talking about?
Quark's up!
What
Quark!
am I? Chopped liver?
Back among the
Yes.
conscious and not psychotic, huh?
Yeah, thanks. Grandpa told me what you did. Thanks for finding the medicine for us.
No problem. All in a day's work.
Now
Although,
we're the only two ones infected with. God dang it. We're the only two ones cured of radical sex. The rest of you are going to die. Sorry, not sorry.
yeah, exactly. Although I wouldn't mind a little swimsuit
Really
action.
grabbing at straws here, aren't you?
Hey, I wasn't talking
Don't
to
put
Quark. How much was an option for
Not
Atlas?
really my
I was
point.
gonna say don't put Quark in the
Whatever.
swimsuit.
Forget about that. Now that you guys are awake, all we gotta do is open the number 9 door.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Look at your bracelet.
It says 10. I have 10 BP.
I've got 15 BP.
Oh, so they just played the game without
How
us a bunch of
long will
times.
That means I got 6 more
Yeah.
points while I was out.
How long were they out?
How?
You've been asleep for more than 2 hours.
Dang.
We've played the
Nope,
AB
that would do
game
it.
3 times.
Well, that's helpful.
Yes,
Three times.
Dio's
of course,
still
the color
unconscious?
and group assignments were
I'm surprised
shuffled
Dio
around
hasn't
each
woken
time.
up.
Well, it's helpful that, yeah, there's, considering there were 3 people passed out, it's a good thing that all 3 times it did not have the 3 of us paired up.
But no matter who voted,
I know,
everyone
right?
chose Ally.
Oh, well, good deal. Yeah, we already saw this.
And
Thank
now
you.
all of us have enough to leave.
But we're leaving Dio here anyways.
We could.
Oh wait, is that key? Is that the key? Is that the key to the back of Kay's mask?
No, we already saw that earlier. That was a big fat, like, electronic.
Yeah, true.
We've opened that already in a different timeline. I was stunned. How had everyone cooperated long enough to raise all our BP to 9? Was it because Connie hadn't been killed? Without a death to start things off, maybe we'd been less suspicious of one another. Or could the bombs have had something to do with it? We'd all joined forces against Dio, and Fi and I had been able to disarm all of them. All of us had banded together against a common enemy and overcome a tremendous threat. Perhaps that had strengthened our bond. Which I had to admit would be something somewhat ironic. After all, Dio had planted the bombs that forced us all to work together against him. This must have been what Akane was talking about.
Haven't I told you death was sacrifice?
I'm gonna skip that because she talks too slow.
Let's go! Let's open the door and get out of here!
Alright, let's go. Wait! Follow me. Wait! Follow me. Alright, what about him?
Oh.
After some discussion, we decided to leave Dio behind. Oh dang. Alice was the only holdout. She complained about wanting to take him back to her superiors, but after I mentioned they'd come back to investigate after we escaped and deal with Dio then, she reluctantly complied.
Alright.
Alright!
Let's get going.
Dang, I mean, that's pretty cold-hearted, but, you know.
That is pretty cold-hearted. You're not going to even unshackle him? How is it going to
He isn't.
He can eat his arm off if he needs to escape, and he's also hungry. That'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
I guess.
That was pretty morbid, I'm sorry. Everyone ready?
Everybody.
I'm gonna open it.
Yes,
I'm gonna open
just
it.
get on with it.
3, 2, 1.
Everyone else follow with nod. 100, 99, 98.
That's what I was gonna say next.
We gotta give Dio a clear chance.
Actually, it would have been fitting if we started with 9, 9, 8, 7. That would have been fitting. Yep, the door sure is opening. All right, that took a while.
The number it will reach.
Yep. All right, everybody, let's move. I didn't need to tell them twice. The room inside was clearly a loading elevator. It looked like some sort of large plate on top of a huge pedestal. Ran into the center plate and turned around. Number door was still wide open.
1, 0. The number.
That's closing. Bye.
We gotta wait for it to close.
Yeah, it took about 9 seconds still. Pretty close. So.
I was waiting for Dio to slide under the door.
Slide into those DMs like.
The number 9.
Did you guys hear the story recently? The news story recently about a guy who mugged a woman at gunpoint, like in front of her house at like 4 in the morning, and then during it, she said the guy said that he was sorry and thought that she was cute and asked for her number. Right after mugging her.
No, I did not hear about this.
It's hilarious. No, she asked for her Facebook. Sorry. And then promised that he would pay her back. It was hilarious. Number 9 doors
I
closed.
did not hear about this.
For as the game is over.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
I just noticed that it didn't mention how escape is impossible in this announcement.
You know another thing that I am noticing about their decision to leave Dio behind?
Huh.
Sigma and Phi know darn well what it's like out there, and that it's pretty darn unlikely that
we're gonna get any
that Alice's superiors are gonna come to this year. Especially considering he's been left behind in here in multiple timelines.
That's true.
With who knows how long. So, them just leaving Dio there was really, really pretty bad.
Like we did it.
Yeah. Alice doesn't know that, though. Looks like we did it.
We should keep moving.
All right, let's go. Beyond the door was a wide hallway that ended with a very solid wall.
Wait, so what happens when Luna leaves?
Yeah, does she have to have, like, a wireless connection to the supercomputer? Like, if we get out of her range, does she just fall?
Yeah, I don't know.
We push.
She could never board. She could never board an airplane ever.
Yeah, never put her in airplane mode.
She turns into the same situation as Mechamaru.
True. The pressure exchange
You
chamber.
know what
Where
this
she's
place
got the
is?
button on the back of her neck that shuts her off.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Among Us, Sigma?
Sigma, I'm in your head again. You're probably wondering how this happened. His answer is very simple. Have you heard of a game called Among Us? This whole facility is pressurized, apparently. I think the idea is to keep the air outside and consequently the virus from getting inside. That means if we want to go out, we have to decompress so we match the outside pressure. This room here is where my AC unit isn't even freaking on. Why are you not on? I want cold air to be blowing. Please. I'm begging you. Thank you. Okay. No wonder it was still hot.
Really random thing for Alice to say.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Alice is weird. This place is where we prepare for actual pressure exchange room. You see all those suits along the wall? I figure we need to put them on and go downstairs.
Whoa,
Okay.
you're saying the air outside?
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Of course, sorry, I read that fast. I should stop skipping dialogue. You're saying the outside is full of a horrible virus? Oh, heck! Of course, according to Akane, we're all already affected, so the whole room seemed a little pointless.
Why? How did all this
Except the
happen?
pressurization thing.
Did they?
No. That's not possible.
We've come this far. We can't turn back now. Let's go outside. There's no way to know what's really going on until we do.
By the way, we left my key behind, so I was stuck in this suit forever.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
True.
I haven't been able to eat in days.
Yeah, no one else objected.
I'm starving, and I really need to use the bathroom.
Oh no. Oh no. We all donned the protective suits and headed downstairs to the decompression room. Yeah, they didn't really think this through very well. Hopefully someone found his key in this timeline. Hopefully someone found his key.
Please tell me they have a suit if it's
I'm
K.
getting really claustrophobic in here.
Yeah, Kay probably wouldn't need one of these suits,
I'm
actually.
sweating. True.
But yeah, hopefully someone has the key. Someone found his key in this timeline, and that person hopefully wasn't Dio. As soon as we were all inside, the process began. Through my helmet, I could hear the soft hiss of air being sucked out of the room. We stood there for several minutes, waiting for the process to finish. At last it did, and we heard the door begin to open. Alright. Beyond it was another decompression chamber. Repeated the process 2 more times before we reached the final door and opened it. They wanted to be darn well sure, apparently. Bunch of layers.
This is not your average everyday decontamination chamber.
This is advanced. Decontamination chamber. The dead, bleak landscape wasn't a surprise for me. I'd seen it before in another timeline. The others hadn't, however, and although I couldn't see their faces through the visors or the helmets, I heard more than a few gasps over the radio. For a few long moments, we just stood there astonished.
Where the hell are we? The desert, I guess? I figured.
Which one am I looking at?
I mean, which one? I don't know, but I think
Probably
I know
the one in
what day
Nevada.
it is. Look at the moon. It's red, right? That means today's the total lunar eclipse. So? Remember the astronomy magazine in the lounge? Well, the next eclipse like this was going to be on December 31st, 2028. So...
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. Are you suggesting we were sleeping for a week after we were abducted?
I think so.
Wherever we were must have been far away from any city. The air was clearer than I'd ever seen it. And the stars... The sky was full of them, more stars than I've ever seen in my life. I could even spot the hazy arm of the Milky Way. But the most striking feature was the moon. It was blood red and massive, much bigger in fact than I remembered it being. Then as I watched, a black spot began to move across the surface. It was hard to see details, but it looked circular. The spot continued to move across the moon, heading for the right edge. What's that?
The moon. Well, the moon's shadow, actually.
The moon's shadow? I frowned. That didn't make any sense.
Zero told me to stay quiet. I think he was worried I'd spill the beans on his operation. He said if I didn't toe the line, he wouldn't just kill me. He'd kill Quark, too. And I agreed, like an idiot, and brought Quark with me. Just so I could see her. Such an idiot. So, that being the case, might as well start with this. I meant what I said before. That up there is the moon's shadow.
What the heck are you saying?
Think about it. If that's the moon's shadow, then what's it falling on?
That's Earth?
Yeah. It's not the red moon you get from a lunar eclipse. And again, this isn't a lunar eclipse. It's a solar eclipse. Anybody in the black spot down there is looking up at the moon covering the sun.
What? No way. If that's the Earth, then where the heck are we?
The moon, of course. This is the lunar surface. We were just inside a moon base. No way. No, you've got to be lying. How do you expect us to
She says
believe
with a
that?
smile on her face.
This can't be the moon.
She says while pogging.
So, guys, thoughts on this twist?
Yeah.
I mean, I remembered this. I remembered this from when you told me about the story initially, honestly.
Yeah, fair enough.
As
Nicholas.
soon as I saw that the desert didn't have any brush, I had no suspicions that they were not on Earth.
Fair enough.
Besides, if this was the moon, how do you explain the gravity? The moon only has 1/6 of the Earth's gravity, so what's this?
She picked up a rock and dropped it.
See, that looked perfectly normal.
Yes, it looked that way.
Luna?
You were right about the gravity in a way. I was one of the people who knew this wasn't Earth. Well, I suppose I'm not people, if we're being honest, but
Excuse me? What?
please just listen. Alice, you were infected with Radical 6. Then we gave you the Excelivir, which cured you. The Radical 6 isn't completely gone, though. Some of its symptoms stick around for a while.
What symptoms?
Well, Radical 6 can slow down your brain's processing speed by the root of 1/6. It can take a while for your brain to get back up to speed. Every one of us has been infected. In other words, all of our brains have been processing information at a much lower speed. If you evaluated
To everyone else, we're speaking really, really, really
close
fast.
to 0.408,
Yeah.
that means our brains are running at something slightly less than half speed.
Oh no, we'd be talking really slow, actually. I think probably.
As you said before, the moon's
Oh,
gravity is
oh, yeah,
all of
'cause it
us,
speeds it up.
all of us sound extremely drunk to the outside listener.
We're on the moon, so there are no outside listeners.
Inversely proportional to the square root of the gravitational acceleration. Since the gravity is lower on the moon, that means the time increases. I guess that's a little technical. Let me give you an
Wait,
example.
how am I getting Wi-Fi on the moon?
Say you drop an apple from a height of 4.9
No
meters.
math. Oh no.
Take approximately
Oh,
1
boy.
second to hit the ground. On the moon, however, that time would be 1 second times root 6, which would be approximately 2.45 seconds. I used 4.9 meters because it matches up with the acceleration of gravity nicely, but it could be anything. The gravity constant is, well, a constant. You could drop something from 10 centimeters or 10 meters and it would be the same. Does that make sense? So now we've established that on the moon, things fall root 6 times slower than they do on Earth. That being the case, what would happen if someone's brain slowed down by root 1/6? To them, 2.45 seconds would feel like 1 second. 4.9 seconds would feel like 2. But it's not hypothetical. That's what's been happening to every one of us.
Except for me.
You're saying that's the reason
Yeah.
you didn't notice the weaker gravity? Are you sure?
Would that not have been the case inside as well during the entirety of the game?
Yeah.
Which means that all of the time that they were spending, presumably that means that Zero set it up to where it actually was taking a significantly longer than that.
Yeah.
Like, 1 hour or 45 minutes until the gates end.
Yeah. Wasn't
And he was
literally
just
that amount of
adjusting
time. Oh yeah.
About how you felt weird?
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Yeah, and also how Phi has been like defying gravity by jumping like a superhero. Seemed
Oh my
insane,
God.
but Luna said made sense. In fact, it explained Phi's apparent superhuman strength quite well.
Oh, you see?
Yeah. Whee! Foot
Explains her
dive.
samurai jacking all over the place.
Yeah.
Wait, this is crazy. That can't possibly be Earth out there. Look at it. I've seen photos of Earth, and it's blue and green and beautiful. That thing is just red.
in 29?
No.
Don't tell me. 30?
Still no.
Then just what year is this?
Keep going.
It's 74.
Keep going.
2074.
No.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Presumably we got here the long way.
Yeah, that would mean we were abducted more than 45 years ago.
I don't blame you if you don't believe me, but it's the truth.
How can you be sure?
It's not that hard. Quark and I left Earth on January 23rd, 2074. Solar eclipses are easy to predict. We've known that there'd be one on the 27th for a long time. That's just science. Nobody can change that.
But why is the Earth red?
That's a long story. About 45 years ago, on April 13th, 2029, there were 18 annihilation reactors operating in various parts of the world. On the 13th, all 18 of them went up, all at the same time. The explosion was about 180,000 times as powerful as the atom bomb they dropped on Hiroshima.
What? Why?
I suppose it started a few months before that. The government had a test site for a future Mars mission out in the middle of Nevada. On December 31st, 2028, there was an accident. Well, accident doesn't quite convey the right sense of the thing. The point is, Radical 6 claimed its first victims there, then escaped. Didn't take long for it to spread to the rest of the world. Like Luna explained, the virus slows your brain down, but eventually, it also makes you kill yourself. Pretty soon, the bodies started to pile up. Some people would take a dive off a building or shoot themselves in the head. You know, the classics. But for some, it was poison, or fire, or asphyxiation, or the noose. Plenty of people jumped in front of trains or cars. One pilot on a passenger airline drove his plane into the ground. Most forms of transportation ground to a halt pretty fast. That meant food couldn't get distributed, and thousands of people who weren't even infected died from starvation. Everywhere you went, there were just piles of corpses, covered in flies and rats and crows. I don't know what hell's like, but I imagine it's a lot like that.
Jeez.
After a while, people who managed to
Is that
avoid
why
getting infected started
Quark's
trying to get in
backstory
touch
had
with
the
one
background
another.
tinted red?
The what now?
Is that why Quark's backstory had the background tinted red?
Probably,
Because
yeah.
I don't remember that, honestly.
I remember it showed imagery of like a typical city landscape with the sky red.
Yeah.
Is that a Quark or 10 we use? I don't remember that. Which
Probably then, yeah. After a while, we managed to avoid getting infected, started trying to get in touch with one
They got
another.
hold of some radios and organized a couple meetings. There was only one thing to discuss, of course. How could they get rid of Radical 6? The answer, they decided, was purification. They figured they could just roast the surface of the Earth, and that'd kill the virus off for good. On April 13th in 2029, they put their plan into effect. That plan was to detonate all 18 annihilation reactors. Now the truth is, that's mostly just rumor. Nobody really knows what happened, but I've got my own theories. I think that the bombers had already been infected, and when they died, they took billions with them. The ultimate if I die, you're coming with me gesture, I suppose. I bet you money they'd all lost it long before they got to the reactors, killing most of the world. No matter how bad things had gotten, it was not a sane plan, even if it wasn't directly responsible. Radical 6 killed most of the people on Earth. Anyway, why it happened isn't that important. Point is, it happened. You ever heard of nuclear winter? Well, that's basically what we got. The explosion threw a ton of crap up into the stratosphere, where it joined up with smoke and ash from all the fires. It blotted out the sun for 7 years. Plants withered and animals died by the millions. The few humans who were left banded together to survive. They were rough times. Eventually, they were over, though. The sky cleared and the sun came back. Plants started blooming again, and the animals that hadn't died out completely began to reappear. Things weren't quite back to normal, though. It's been 45 years now, but there's still quite a bit of dust and ash in the air. That's what you're seeing. You know why a sunset's red? Well, this is the same thing. Blue and green light have short wavelengths, and they scatter when they run into debris in the air. Red light, on the other hand, has a longer wavelength, which means it'll get a lot farther when the air's dirty. So there you are. The Earth looks red because that's the only color of light that can make it through the atmosphere.
Jeez.
Dang.
I was speechless. What could I possibly say? There was no reason for Tenmyoji to lie to us. So we were standing on the moon, looking at the Earth. It was 2074. But why? Why were we there? Why were we then?
Shoutouts if you're watching this in the year 2074.
Yeah. I was so lost in thought I barely noticed Vi's approach.
Hey, Sigma, I think I figured something out.
A window popped up on the inside of my helmet with Whisper in the corner. She seemed to be using a circuit only we could hear. Yeah, what is
I
it?
figured out why there's an extra E.
An extra E?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mean the
Yeah.
graffiti?
The one on floor B. I think
Finally.
it's an anagram. Just like on floor A.
Mm-hmm. What's Anna say this time?
God damn it, Sigma. Knock it off.
Memento
Okay.
mori. If the
Okay, no, that
butterfly
was fun.
eats
That was
sun.
funny.
That was a good
If
one.
you rearrange the letters, you get the man on the moon rules the infinite time.
Okay.
How are we even supposed to get that?
You need 6 E's to get that. So they stuck an extra one in 9th.
The man on the moon rules the infinite time.
I think it's a message for us from Zero Senior and Akane. Remember what she was telling us?
We created the AB project for one purpose: to transport the consciousnesses of 2 people into the past. Those 2 people are you, Sigma, and you, Vi.
So, where are you getting at?
My God, you're slow. You don't get it? They're saying we rule the infinite time. Infinite time. They weren't just talking about having us jump a couple hours. I think they're planning to send us back. Way back.
Wait a minute. Are you saying they're gonna send us back 45 years?
Yeah. I'd bet on it.
So the ultimate purpose of the AB project is to send us back in time to that catastrophe Tenmyoji was talking about?
So,
That doesn't make sense, though. I mean, we came from that same time period, before it, actually. So why bring us here and then send us back?
well, Akane should be able to tell us the rest. Let's go pay her a visit.
Do you know where she is?
I've got an idea. Come on, think. Remember what she said when she gave you the key?
Tu fui ego eris.
The grave! The one in the garden! Oh, frick.
Well, come on, what are you waiting for? Let's go.
Wait, so they're just gonna go back inside?
Yeah! We turned and ran
Are they
back to
gonna
the
be
pressure
able
exchange
to do
chamber,
that?
the others following close behind.
I thought the door was never gonna open.
It did not. Wait, man, I don't know.
What?
It didn't say escape is not possible. Nicholas pointed that out. It didn't actually say that this time.
Yep.
I guess that's true.
Did you forget something?
We're gonna have a talk with somebody.
Who?
You really need me to spell it out? Person behind
You
all
mean
this.
Akane?
What?
I think that is yes. Let me accompany you then.
Wait, why do you know about Akane?
I'll tell you when we get there. Now, if you please.
Alright, well,
I'm coming with you. You folks just said the magic word.
fair enough.
I'm going to this. So am I.
Hey, is this Akane you're talking about?
Yeah, you know her real well.
Wait, you're serious? What the hell is going on?
Ah, shut up.
And-
Just shut up. Come if you want. We don't need to, do a roll call. Once you get there, Akane can explain everything. Fair enough. With that, we headed back to through the airlock. Lots of minutes passed because it said it took like 2 minutes per decompression, and there were 3 decompressions. Then we had to use the
Everyone
elevator.
remember? Everyone remember
You guys gonna be
Teal's
awake,
lap
but-
when we pass by?
We had to get our suits off. Wait, Kay was in one of those suits. What?
Yep.
They must have had one big enough for him, I guess. Huh? Also, we can go back for his key now. Heck yeah. And look, the door's opening again.
There's not even a lever or anything on the side. How did it
Wait.
It probably opened when it saw that it felt that the elevator landed.
The number 9 door on
I get
floor A is shut forever once the game ends.
Oh.
Assuming Zero Jr. was telling the truth, of course. But the door on floor B,
Yeah.
Oh.
Thought we might be
fair
able
enough.
to take the lift to it.
There's another
And it
door.
looks like I was right.
Yeah.
Any idea where Akane might be?
Yeah. The grave.
You mean the grave in the garden?
Yeah. Don't worry. I don't think she's buried there or anything. Chances are she's still alive. Just in the grave. Anyway, let's move to the garden.
I decided to lie down and have a nice nap.
How lovely nap. A lovely, lovely nap.
Yeah.
Alright, here we are. Theo's probably still chained up, thinking that we're all gone. Little did he know.
Wait, how does Kay know Akane?
That's a good question.
Is Akane really under here?
I think
forgot
so.
about the
What do we do?
keyhole.
Are we gonna dig her out?
I didn't remember being.
No, I don't think we'll have to do anything like that. You see a keyhole on the grave? If I just insert this here, I pull the key off my ankle and fit it into the hole. I twisted it to the right until I heard something unlock. With a quiet grinding, the grave began to shift.
What is this? It doesn't look like a coffin.
Yeah, it's a treatment pod.
Oh my god. It is, isn't it?
The glass on the cover had frosted over, making it opaque. We couldn't see who or what was in it.
Let's see what's inside.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Should you grab the hold lever on the side of the pod?
No good. I think it's locked.
What? You probably have to defrost it first, don't we?
Treatment pod
Yeah.
TP00. Stage 1, defrosting complete. Stage 2 will be complete in 10 minutes. Once stage 2 is complete, the lock will automatically disengage.
Good deal. Right, cold sleep.
What?
These pods can put people into cold sleep. They use something called CAS to freeze human bodies without destroying their cells.
So, Ms. Akane's like an ice cube?
I think so.
Then we gotta wait till she melts?
Yeah.
So how about you tell us your story while we wait, Kay? Specifically, why do you know Akane?
I remembered
What do you remember?
everything.
Oh, everything.
I was born and raised in this facility. It's called Rhizome 9. A rhizome is an underground plant stem that spreads by sending out roots. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? This facility is a little like a rhizome. Supposedly, that's why they call these installations that. The number comes from the facility's number. There are 54 rhizomes on the moon, and this is the 9th one.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose the other ones don't really matter to you, do they? In any event, I grew up here with Akane and Zero Senior. I watched them create the AB project.
The AB project?
Yes. Its purpose is to send Phi and Sigma, or their consciousnesses at least, to the past.
Back 45 years, right?
Yes.
So, you want us to change history, huh? Go back and keep Radical 6 from getting out, and stop the reactors from exploding. That's our mission?
Well, not exactly.
What do you mean?
It's true that the ultimate goal of the project is to keep Radical 6 from spreading to the general population. But even if you do make it back, you won't be able to do much. By now, it's already too late.
Too late?
What do you mean by now?
Let me begin at the beginning.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yes, that's where you should begin.
Senior and Akane were the ones who created all this. But that's not entirely correct. They only followed the histories they'd already seen. It was the only choice they had. Nothing less than the future of mankind is at stake. We need the two of you to jump through timelines while maintaining your memories. That is why you had to play the AB game, and why the chromatic doors were necessary. By forcing multiple options, you could make numerous jumps. We speculated that jumping more would strengthen your memories. The puzzles were also there for a purpose. Some theories hold that a moment of insight when you solve a puzzle strengthens your connection to the fourth dimension.
Okay.
That was the reason for the puzzles. Your infection with Radical 6 was also a vital part of our plan. By slowing down your brain's processing speed, we can store your potential.
We already
With that
know all
energy
this.
stored up, we
Yeah,
just
but
had to
all the other
provide a
characters
life or
don't.
death situation to launch your consciousness into the fourth dimension. Like a bullet from a slingshot.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on just a minute here. You keep talking about Sigma and Phi, but what about the rest of us? Why did you bring us here?
That's simple. In earlier histories, you were all here in Rhizome 9. We needed you here to accurately replicate those histories. Although I suppose that's probably not a good enough explanation for you. In a sense, though, it is the truth. Our primary...
Oh, sorry.
Yes. I suppose I should explain. Very well. I will try and do so in a way you can understand.
No, please explain in a way
Alice
I can't
Clover.
understand.
They were abducted 45 years and 1 month ago, on December 22nd, 2028. The location is Earth, of course. More specifically, Los Angeles, California. Correct?
Yes. Yeah.
After being kidnapped, your bodies were sent to a facility under Akane's direction. You were placed in treatment pods and immediately put into cold sleep. 4 months later, you
Where
arrived
did the first
at this
game
facility.
take place?
The date you finally arrived.
Did you say
was
where
April
or when?
14th, 2029.
Where?
I'm pretty sure it
was
was a
in Nevada.
facility in Nevada, wasn't it? Wasn't it a facility in Nevada? Like the desert?
Your
Yes.
trip from Earth to this facility was aboard a spaceship powered by an annihilation engine. Following your arrival, your pods were placed in long-term storage. Does that make sense?
Are you telling me we were sleeping in those pods here for 45 years?
Yes, in preparation for this day.
But why? What do you need us for?
You are an Esper, aren't you, Clover? I mean that you are able to access the fourth dimension. Am I wrong?
Did Akane tell you?
In a manner of speaking, as I've already explained, the purpose of this project is to send Sigma and Phi's consciousnesses to the past. Espers are able to sort of resonate with one another, which can amplify their power. You understand? And this is why we brought you here, Clover.
What about me?
We needed your help, Alice, to deactivate Dio's bombs.
Huh? But I didn't do anything.
But you did. In another history, you were able to perform prime decomposition on the 25-digit integer that Dio left behind. Only you could do that sort of thing. Because of your feat of mathematics, we were about to determine that Dio had planted the bombs. Then we were able to question him and get the password for the number 31. Finally, we used that information to stop the bomb in this timeline.
Oof, he messed up 2 lines. He said we were.
Yeah.
He said we were about to determine, not able. And then he said
Yeah,
detonation.
I caught that.
Oops.
Without your help, Alice, we would have been reduced to nothing more than so much space dust. This history exists because of your presence.
Okay.
Now, let me explain why we needed 10 Myoji and Quark.
We needed 9 people so that we could fit the theming. Okay. That's the only.
10 Myoji is simple. We needed you for the same reason we needed Clover.
He's an
you
Esper.
are able to access the fourth
Yeah.
dimension.
And
Almost
Quark was
half
just
a century
conveniently
ago,
close by.
You used that ability to save a young girl, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
We needed you to resonate with Sigma and Phi. So we brought you here. All it took was a messenger.
Do you want to see Akane? If you do, come with me. I was a fool and fell for it.
And you brought Quark with you. In fact, you insisted that he come.
Yeah, I know. I guess you were worried about leaving me alone, huh? He kept saying he couldn't run off to the moon and leave me behind.
I'm sorry, Quark. If I hadn't been so stupid and selfish, none of this would have happened to you. I never thought this would happen. Can you ever forgive me?
Oh, don't worry about it. I mean, I agreed to come with you. I thought the moon would be way more interesting than boring old Earth. What kid would turn that down?
We didn't see the messenger after we got on the ship. It was on autopilot. As soon as we got in, we headed straight for the moon. During the trip, Zero told me to keep quiet once we got there. I don't remember anything after we landed.
Then there was a bunch of that white smoke, and we passed out, and when I woke up, I was in the AB room.
Now, Dio. His real name is Left, and he's the leader of a terrorist organization called the Myrmidons. He was ordered to come here. The Myrmidons are under the control of an organization
She's the leader.
called
Who ordered
Free the
him?
Soul,
Oh.
which is in turn controlled by
Never
a man
mind,
known
that
as
explains
Brother.
that.
Yep.
It was Brother who orchestrated the release of Radical 6 into the general population 45 years ago. Do you remember what Phi mentioned earlier? The ultimate purpose of the AB project is to change history and keep Radical 6 from being released. If we succeed, that would be bad for Brother and his organization. Our success will prevent them from creating the ideal world they're working toward. That is why Brother sent Left, his trusted lieutenant, to this facility. They needed to stop the AB project. So, Dio was given 2 tasks.
So that means when we all escaped and we left him chained up there, he was the only one left?
Yeah.
Alright, anyway.
First was to eliminate Akane, the architect of the AB project. The second was to join the AB game and win it. If Dio won the game, the AB project would not be completed. At least, not in that timeline. In other words, in that world, the project would have been stopped. If things didn't go as planned, Dio was given a contingency plan. If you cannot murder Akane and win the game, destroy Rhizome 9. Hence, the bombs.
Can I ask you something?
Perhaps.
How did Brother know about the AB project?
He was also an Esper. We can set Brother aside for now. May I proceed?
Alright, fair enough. No one objected. We were all curious.
Excellent. That explains everyone, save 2, Luna and myself. Sigma and
you're
Phi
just
already
here.
know the truth about Luna. I don't believe I should reveal any more, however. I think it would be more appropriate if you could ask Luna yourselves at a later time. Would that be alright with you?
Oops.
Luna?
Sorry.
Yes, that's okay.
As for me, as I said before, I was born and raised here. The rest of you were brought to this facility. But I've never left. That makes me someone close to Zero Senior and Akane.
Hey, I've been wondering, who is Zero Senior?
You've already met him, Sigma, in another timeline.
Yeah. Well, I saw a hologram. I still don't know who he is.
Stage 2 is complete. TP.
Okay, unlocking.
It
Let's
looks
do
like
it.
it's finished. Shall we open the pod?
Yeah, let's do it. Who's it gonna be? All of us gathered around the pod. The glass was still covered with frost, hiding the contents.
Okay.
Wait, what did you say? Oh, you said we know.
We know who it is.
I thought you said Dio. I was gonna say you thought it was gonna be Zero Senior, but it's me, Dio. Or you thought it was gonna be a copy of this.
Let's get started then. Ready?
If I laid her hand on the liver and looked around at us, I swallowed. Yeah,
All right,
anytime.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, she
I didn't
did
realize
the
how
thing
much
too.
of this game was left.
Yeah.
It's 1 a.m. for me.
Sorry.
2 a.m. for Nicholas.
What? Suddenly my head was full of memories from other timelines. I'd seen something like this before. The warehouse of floor B in front of the white door. Kay was lying in front of me. I grabbed his mask and saw my own face. I never figured out who he really was. Why was there a man with my face underneath Kay's armor? It didn't make any sense. After I'd seen him, I was injected with Turbocurion, and that was the end of that. But wait, if the person in the pod is the same person I'd seen on the floor of the warehouse, who was wearing Kay's armor?
You finally noticed. Didn't I tell you? You won't be alone. I will be at your side, watching over you.
No. Oh my gosh, you're...
Yes, I am.
Oh, he's taking it off.
Akane Kurashiki.
Oh, snap.
Is that what the K is then?
It's you, June. I mean, Akane from.
Is that what the K was then?
Yes,
Apparently.
that's correct. I haven't
But
spoken
Kay was
to
an
you in a
entirely different
very
person in
long
another
time,
timeline.
Clover.
He was.
Or you,
That's weird.
Junpei.
Junpei?
Akane, long time no see.
I could barely hear what they were saying. My mouth was still reeling.
When?
It felt like
How
all the
long?
air had been knocked out of me, and I was all I could do to not collapse right then and there.
Do you remember when the two of you saved me in the warehouse?
Yeah.
Once
Remember that
you
animation?
saved
That was a
me,
good
you
animation.
Went back to your future. Well, your minds did at least. I carried your bodies to the 3rd AB room, and then took Dio's to the 5th. After that, I went into the 1st room and borrowed Kay's armor.
So by the time you and Clover came out, you'd already...
Yes.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Dio killed you, and then Luna took your body to the 6th room. You couldn't have been in Kay's
No,
armor.
it was me. In this timeline, at least. In this one, I wasn't murdered by Dio. You two saved me. It's just like Schrodinger's cat. Your actions in the future decided who would be inside the armor in the past.
What? No, that's nuts.
Alright, what about the other history? The one where you weren't saved. What happens then? Who's wearing the armor?
I don't know, I wasn't there.
That's quite simple. The man in front of you.
Him?
Him?
That's correct. Whenever I'm not in the armor, he is.
What about the memory loss?
For my part, I confess that I lied. He, on the other hand, was telling the truth. Large doses of Soporil can cause memory loss. I gave him a rather large dose.
So, who is he?
You've never seen him before?
No.
What about the rest of you?
I have no idea who he is.
I've never seen him before.
Me either.
Total stranger.
Hey, come on, what are you guys saying? Right here?
What?
Same face?
Huh?
Wait, what?
Are you alright, Mr. Sigma? Did you hit your head
Hold
or
on,
something?
what?
Wait, hang on.
Huh? What? It didn't make any sense. Why didn't they recognize me?
Sigma, your consciousness can jump through time. You can inhabit your body in the past or in the future.
Yes! Oh, this is so good. What does that mean?
He wasn't frozen.
You've jumped to the future from 45 years ago.
I looked around frantically. A pond! I ran to it and threw myself on my knees. Crawling all fours, I approached the edge. My heart was hammering inside my chest. A cold sweat trickled down my spine. Calm down, calm down, calm down, dang it! I struggled to take deep breaths. Then slowly, I peered into the pond, looking for my reflection. What? No, this can't be real. This face!
It's your face, Dr. Sigma Climb. Although, to the you that's behind it now, it's your face 45 years from now. Zero, the mastermind of the AB project.
Okay, do you mind if I go ahead and give you my what my theory was before?
Let's hear it, yeah.
So this is similar to what my thought was.
Okay.
My thought was that Zero Senior was going to be Sigma. But my thought was, in one of the timelines in which someone else escaped and he was trapped in here, he spent however long studying all this stuff, like the morphogenetic fields and the different timeline stuff and the transferring consciousness and all that, and came up with this big giant plan because he was the only one trapped in here for years. And then with Luna, I guess. But he was trapped in here for so long that he planned all this out while he was alone in this facility trapped, and figured out how to transfer his consciousness and everything, and so was able to set up all of this. That was my theory.
Wait, so who's the younger Sigma?
We're gonna find that out. Oh, this is so good. Oh, this game's twist is absolutely absurd.
That's cool.
Oh, what? No, that's not possible.
No, it's the truth. Fighting it isn't going to do you any good. Please, Doctor.
I'm not a doctor.
You will be a pioneer in the field of genetic engineering.
You're lying.
No, I'm not. You created him. Well, I suppose I should say you are going to create him.
Create?
His name is Kyle Klein, your clone. That is why he looks just like a younger version of yourself. 23 years ago, in the biolab here in Rhizome 9, you created Kyle. Well, I suppose for you, that's still in the future. When I said I was born and raised here, I was still pretending to be him. The gravity here is only 1/6 of Earth's. If nothing was done, the reduced gravity would cause his bones to be weaker than normal human ones. But you prepared for that. You gave him that armor. Ever since he was born, he's lived inside of it. It kept his muscles and bones strong. He wasn't forced into it for the nonary game. He's been wearing it every day, all his life.
But why would future me create a clone?
He was to be your spare. If something happened to you before the project began, he would take your place. I mentioned before that the AB projects A and B stood for after and before. That isn't all they mean, though. The A also means anima, and the B means body. Anima is another word for the soul or the consciousness. Body is, well, exactly what it says on the tin. The past consciousness will go into the future body, and the future consciousness will go into the past body. They switch. That was the chief goal of the project.
Wait, so the future person goes into the past
Sigma,
person?
Do you remember the note you found in the garden?
You mean this, right?
Yes. Ah, of course, it was you who investigated the garden in this timeline.
Yeah.
Sigma, take a good look at this. It's an illustration of the time jumps your consciousness is making. A is where everything began. December 25th, 2028. You inhaled the white smoke in your car and lost consciousness. From there, you jumped to B. January 25th, 2074. You woke up in one of the AB rooms in Rhizome 9. You are in your own body, but it is 67 years old. Your consciousness has jumped 45 years into the future.
So yeah, this whole time, everybody's been seeing us as an old man.
I believe
And
that
no one
may
commented.
explain
And no one commented
why
on
you
it.
didn't notice
Actually, they
the
did.
reduced lunar
They actually did.
gravity.
There's a number of small lines throughout that indicated it. Like, for example, the only one that comes to my mind immediately is something about him saying that he was in college studying for his PhD, and someone said someone made some comment like, "You've been at it for a long time, then."
Oh.
You remember that?
Okay.
Yes.
No, I don't.
Yeah. There were tiny hints that when I played, so I'm playing this game the second time, I was able to catch up on them. I believe that may explain why you didn't notice a reduced lunar gravity.
The body you woke up in was much older. Normally, you would have noticed that your muscles were much weaker. In this case, however, the lower gravity balanced that out.
Okay.
Moving on, if you continue along this line, what happens next? You reach C, which is January 27th, 2074. That
days later.
is today.
Whoa. Wait, what do you mean? Are you saying it's been 2 days since we woke up?
36 hours to be exact. Have you already forgotten? You were all infected with Radical 6. The virus slowed your brain down, so yes, 36 hours of real time have passed. But to you, it only seemed like 14
Is that why
hours
Akane's
and
dialogue is
40
so
minutes.
slow?
Maybe.
Now comes the important
Because she's
part.
overdoing it.
After this,
Maybe.
your
Oh, yeah, maybe.
consciousness will return to the past. It will re-emerge at point D. April 13th, 2029, you will return to your younger body.
But that's the same day as the reactor explosions.
Yes. That is why I said it will be too late. You will return to the past, but the events you would want to
Why couldn't they just go back
will
farther?
have already happened.
I don't know.
The story does not end there, however. The line continues. After reaching point D, you will eventually return to B. But this time, you won't be jumping through time, or at least not at a rate faster than normal. Your consciousness will spend 45 years inhabiting the same body until you reach point B. Do you remember when B is, Sigma?
January 25th, 2074. According to what you just told us, it's 36 hours ago.
Correct. That was when the consciousness of the 22-year-old Sigma jumped into the body of 67-year-old Sigma. So where did the older version of you go when you took his body?
Point A, December 25th, 2028. They all this started.
Yes. His consciousness will go back in time 45 years. For a period of time, he will inhabit your younger body. While your younger consciousness is elsewhere, he will be you in the past.
But once that body reaches point D, my 22-year-old conscious will come back from point C.
That's correct. When that happens, the older version of you will be ejected from your younger body and return to your body at C.
So it's rotating?
Rotating, I suppose you could put it, but look at this illustration closely. What if you take all these lines and untangle them? You get one single line. It may look complicated, but in truth, it's a single straight path, with one exception.
This line here at point E, right?
Exactly. Point E is December 31st, 2028, the day of the total eclipse.
The day Radical 6 got out of the test facility.
Yes. By now, you've likely figured it out on your own. The purpose of the AB project was to get the consciousness of the 67-year-old Sigma from point B to point A. If we can do that, we can change what happened 45 years ago.
So the old version of me will keep Radical 6 from getting out by jumping into my 22-year-old body on New Year's Eve 2028.
Yes, that
You know what
is
this is
why
reminding
this
me of?
line could not be interrupted.
What is this
This
reminding
is
you of?
This is reminding me of that show Dark.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
In order for the 67-year-old version of you to reach point B, we first have to go through point D. In order to get to point D, we must jump from point C, and for point C to happen, we had to recreate everything that happened in this facility. That is why we have faithfully retraced history up to this point, so that we might save humankind from destruction and undo the horrors of the last 45 years.
Dots. Tell me one thing.
What is that?
You said that point C is January 27th in 2074, which is today. There's going to be a jump, and I'll jump to April 13th, 2029.
Yes, that's right.
But look, I'm still old. When is this jump supposed to happen?
Very soon.
Soon?
Yes.
And what's going to trigger it?
We need potential energy stored to send your consciousness into the fourth dimension. Fortunately, we now have plenty of that. Thanks, ironically, to Radical 6. All that remains is to launch your consciousness, like a bullet from a slingshot,
And how do you propose to do that?
Didn't I tell you? A crisis. A moment balanced between life and death. That can jumpstart your brain.
So she's gonna take out a gun
That's why
and
she took the knife.
Oh, the
she
knife.
took the knife.
Take out the knife, the knife.
Frick. I was gonna say she's gonna take out a gun and point it at us and say the game was rigged from the start.
You haven't figured it out.
Is Fallout New Vegas.
I was gonna say that she pulls out a gun and puts it to her head in order to summon her persona.
Yeah. Dio's knife.
What's that? A knife! No!
No sooner were the words out of my mouth. Oh, to Fi. Oh,
sure.
I screamed and leapt toward them. Akane was already in motion, the knife driving towards Fi's chest. I was almost there. Thoughts. When I regained consciousness, I was on the floor. There was a dull pain in my chest. I felt for a cut, but something was in the way. It took me a moment to realize that Akane's body Akane's body lying on top of me. I twisted my neck around to look around. Nearby was an old tombstone. On it was written a few words in Latin. Tu fui ego eris. What you are, I was. What I am, you will be.
Oh my gosh. It was a hint.
All right.
Well then.
So yeah, thoughts.
Oh god, I don't think I have any left.
Yeah, I don't
This
really
game's
know
pretty
what to
freaking
say.
crazy, huh?
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy crap, this game. Oh man. So yeah, you guys, I think you probably see why I love this game so much.
You played this one first, didn't you?
I did play this game first in the series because it was the
You
easiest
played
one to
this
find a copy
and then
of.
Yeah, you played this one and then the third one.
And then the third
you
one,
played
and then the
third.
first one. So the whole Junpei thing didn't get me as much at the time.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know who he was.
Yeah, when I discovered the Danganronpa games, the first one I saw was the spin-off on Steam, and I was like, huh, I wonder what this is. I had heard the name Danganronpa before, but I didn't know anything about it, and so I looked up, and I saw the other three games, and so I looked up, do you need to play them in a particular order? And the answer was very much, yes, you do.
Very
So I was like,
much,
okay, well, I'm going to start with the first. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and start with the first. And then I actually played them in the correct order. And I'm glad I did.
Yeah. I feel like I had a little bit of a unique experience based on the fact that I had them in a particular, I saw them in a particular order. But yeah,
Fair.
This game is my favorite in the series because I think the twists are insane, and I really, really, really love the plot mechanic of the AB game and the Prisoner's Dilemma.
Yeah.
I think that was a fantastic way to structure the whole experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think my second favorite in the series is probably the third game, and my favorite, the first game is probably my least favorite. But that isn't to say that it's not a favorite. It's just to say that the other two are really, really freaking good. But yeah, this game, I'm gonna go ahead and not sugarcoat it. You guys have seen it. This game is kind of ugly.
Yeah.
This game is not a very attractive game, but the story is so freakishly good that it does not matter. This game is amazing. All right.
Okay, first of all, that was Fi's end?
That was a Fi end, yep. Mm-hmm.
Second of all, we're not going to address the whole bionic arm thing, like, at all.
Yeah, that was in a different timeline.
No, I mean, like, why do we have them?
I don't know. Something happened to us. I don't know.
Oh.
We also were missing to be fair, we also are missing an eye, if you saw that.
And we're also missing 45 years.
And 45 years.
Their destination has been added to the flowchart.
Oh yeah, we're not done. We're not done yet. Time
What do
after
you
time.
mean?
No, we're not done yet.
What do you mean?
We have an epilogue to do. We have an epilogue to do.
Oh,
Headquarters, April 13th, 2029. We just jumped. We just jumped. We got to see where we
but then the
jumped
credits
to.
played. But then the credits played.
Yeah. This is an epilogue situation. Don't worry, this part's not very long.
Today is April 13th, 2029.
Oh, she looks upset.
And this is the evening news. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I don't have any news to read. All of our station's reporters have passed after contracting Radical 6. So have my... Excuse me. I've managed to keep us on the air until now. But I'm out of tricks. It's time for me to sign off. This concludes our broadcast day. I pray that someday our world can be cleansed of this horrible plague. Goodbye.
Jeez.
Persona!
Oh no. For a moment I just stared at the TV. The roar of the static seemed to fill the entire room until with a click it disappeared too. Had the power gone out? I heard footsteps behind me and turned around. You. Akane?
It looks like the first step was successful.
What the heck? You killed me!
Killed?
I guess technically you're gonna kill me 45 years from now, but still!
Hey, no need to be rude about it. I didn't kill you. I hit you with the butt of the knife. You're fine.
I'm okay?
Yes. You and Phi needed to experience a state of crisis. That was the only way.
Me and Phi?
Yes. I only told you about you, but we also needed Phi to jump. Now,
yeah, I was looking at the credits and I'm like,
right?
I don't remember Akane having any of these speaking roles in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was wondering if either of you guys noticed that. I was wondering if you noticed that.
I noticed it, I just was thinking maybe I forgot.
Yeah. We go to the moon?
Correct. We will be leaving tomorrow, April 14th, 2029. We've nearly finished preparing your shuttle. Only a few last-minute checks and additions. You'll be traveling to Rhizome 9, along with 3 treatment pods.
Alice and Clover,
yes.
right? What about the third one? Who's in there?
Phi. We put her into cold sleep 2 days ago. She appeared at our headquarters and volunteered to be frozen. That wasn't the Phi who jumped from point C, though. It was Phi before she jumped from point A to point D. In other words, she was following the same path you are, and she still is.
That means that after you froze her, the point C version of her jumped back into her body.
Yes, the point C version of Phi is sleeping in that pod. She'll stay there for the next 45 years, sleeping in ice.
And when she gets to point B, her consciousness will jump back to point A, right?
Correct.
Huh. So that's why she didn't look old. So why don't you just stick me in one of those pods?
We can't do that.
Why not?
You haven't figured it out? You have to spend the next 45 years working on the AB project. After arriving at Rhizome 9, you must master genetic engineering and artificial intelligence programming, among other disciplines. Otherwise, you will be unable to create Kyle, Luna, and Lagomorph. And, of course, you will need to develop the chromatic doors and the bracelets. You will also be the person who summons Tenmyoji and Quark. Once you've completed all the preparations, then the project can actually begin. January 25th, 2074. You will defrost Phi and carry her to the 3rd AB room. Once you've done that, the 22-year-old version of you from point A will force you out. And you'll just go back 45 years to your own body on December 25th, 2028.
Okay. And then I change history. Do you really think I can keep the virus from getting out?
You have to. If you don't, billions of people will die. Only you and Phi can save them.
What about you? Aren't you an Esper too?
I can't do anything on my own. If this is going to work, I'll need your help.
So, what do I need to do?
What do you mean?
Like, what specific actions do I need to take? When Phi and I jump to point A, what are we gonna do then?
We'll both enter the Mars mission test site.
And after that?
I don't know. I'm
What?
sorry. I really don't know anything about. We don't know how the Radical 6 escaped. We don't even know why it was there in the first place.
Ah, crap. Then we're screwed.
That's why we need your help. You have the ability to jump through time and across parallel worlds. We need you to figure out what happened in that test facility. Things will be difficult, and I'm sure you will find yourself in a great deal of danger. But I believe the two of you can overcome any obstacle.
Wait, how do you know it's so dangerous?
The 67-year-old version of you told me what happened. He wasn't able to stop the virus. So I suppose you could say you told me after you failed.
What did I say?
That the test facility is full of traps. There was one point. A woman's life was in danger. You risked yourself for her sake and lost your arms and your right eye.
There it is.
My arms and my right eye? What the heck?
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Suddenly, a low rumble shook the building. What was
Go
that?
have a look.
Oh, yeah, that's nuclear winter right there. I moved slowly to the window and peered outside. On the horizon, I could see a massive mushroom cloud climbing slowly toward the sky. Would we really be able to change the course of history? No, that was the wrong way to look at it. It couldn't be a question. I had to change history. We could save the world. I'm going to change history. I stared at the darkening skies above us and steeled myself. I would succeed.
Wait, is the woman we saved Pi?
I'm not answering that. End or beginning.
End or beginning.
Fire and Ice saw the ending, or maybe the beginning. That's the achievement we got.
Oh my.
All right, that's the game. There it is.
Oh.
That's the game.
Oh my god.
Wait,
what?
What do you mean?
Infirmary another time?
What
Wait,
do
what?
you-
What? I didn't know about this.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Actually, I don't know about this. What in the world? Hold on a second. Hold the phone. It's not the game yet. Hold on. What in the world is all this?
Please tell me there's some deal.
There's a different voice.
I see you've finally woken up, Kyle.
Oh, it's Kyle.
Kyle.
Ah, yes. Of course. You've only just woken up in this timeline. It's only natural for some of your memories to be missing.
I lurched upright, jumped off the bed, and ran around the other side of the partition. The mirror over the sink was covered with a film of dirt. I wiped off my sleeve, and the reflection stared back at me.
I genuinely thought that was just because animating a reflection would be awful.
There was no mistake. The reflection belonged to...
Kyle Climb. So, I'm Dr. Climb? Zero Senior's clone?
What? How do you know that? Shouldn't you still be suffering from amnesia?
Well, we've been jumping a lot. An excellent question. One I didn't quite know the answer to myself. I knew who Kyle Climb was. In another history, I had been called K and had worn a suit of armor. He hadn't just worn the armor in that history, though. Apparently, he'd worn it all his life. Kyle had been born and raised in this lunar installation, which seemed to be called Rhizome 9. Rather late in his life, Akane had appeared as a mother figure, and he had consequently grown very attached to her. I knew everything about him, but even though I knew it, I didn't feel it. Was I really Kyle Climb? Every time I looked at the mirror, I saw his face. Spitting image of Sigma Climb in his younger days. I looked down. There was Theo, still handcuffed. I turned back around to Luna.
What day is today?
January 27th, 2074.
Today is the last day of the AB project. Akane has explained everything in the garden. And she drew a knife and attacked Phi. How long have I been asleep?
About 5 hours in real time. For them, it would have seemed like a little more than 2 hours.
So they still haven't been treated for the Radical 6?
No, they've all been given the antiviral. It just takes a while to have an effect.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay,
I
good.
see. So the consciousness of the younger Sigma has gone back into the past. It should have happened right after Akane attacked Phi, right?
Yes,
Why am I here?
the doctor carried you back here. You were in the pod in the garden.
So the person you call the doctor is Sigma Climb, as inhabited by his age-appropriate consciousness.
Yes, but how do you know that?
Dio seems to have remained unconscious.
Yes, I've been administering Soparil whenever he gets restless.
What about the others?
They've all gone off to different areas. Tenmyoji and Quark, for instance.
Oh, right! Mr. Klein!
So the sleepyhead's finally up, huh?
What are you two doing here?
You don't know where we are?
This is the upper floor of the pressure exchange chamber. The real one.
Mm-hmm.
We were just about to get dressed and head out.
You plan to return then? To Earth, I mean.
Yeah.
Sigma told us where we could find the shuttle that brought us here. Well, guess he's not really the Sigma I knew anymore. He's Dr. Klein now, or Zero Senior, depending on how you look at it.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Well, I'm just curious why you would choose to return to a devastated planet when you could stay here.
How's staying here gonna help? You aren't gonna say something idiotic about how we should wait here until Sigma changes the past, are you? You can't wait for something that's already happened. Grammar doesn't work that way. Hell, nature doesn't work that way.
Fair enough.
You following me? We've already lived through history. Sigma failed to keep the virus from getting out. About 45 years ago, Radical 6 created a pandemic, and the antimatter reactors blew up. That all happened. Whatever Sigma does
that's my
in the
big
past,
concern with
history's not going to
alternate
change.
timeline stuff.
Yeah.
In fact,
Yeah.
it's because of what he did or didn't do in the past that we've got this past and present. Let me give you an example. Imagine a
No
group
more
of 100
examples.
motorcycles driving
Oh
down
my
an endless
gosh,
freeway.
stop.
Eventually,
my
they hit a
gosh.
junction.
This
The
game.
road splits in two. One freeway continues off northwest, and the
Yeah.
other. So one guy, we'll call him
Oh my
S.
gosh.
Let's go northwest, he says. So they take the northwestern road. But about a mile past the intersection, something horrible happens. A semi driving the other way veers into their lane and plows through 90
Yeah.
of them die. The surviving 10 are wounded. They don't stop, though. They keep riding down that highway, and eventually they...
Okay.
Then suddenly, something happens that they couldn't have predicted. S, who had survived, suddenly has his consciousness thrown back in time. He ends up back in his own body just before they reach the junction. He remembers everything. So what does S do? What anybody would do. Let's go northeast. That means all 100 of the bikers survive to reach, and they all live happily. That's what you're thinking, right? It's a great outcome for the 100 bikers that went northeast. But what about the 10 that went northwest and survived the accident?
Huh? Wouldn't it be 9 people? I mean, S's mind went back in time, right?
Right. Okay. 9 people then. What happens to the reality
course
they
it's
were
9
living?
people.
Does it
Of
just
course.
disappear when S changed? It's not as if it was only bad things that happened during that 10,000-mile trip. Maybe one of them fell in love with a woman working at a gas station they stopped at and had a child. Maybe one of them picked up a homeless kid who joined them on their adventure. That 10,000-mile journey would be full of stories, friendships, farewells, romances. The loss of those 90 lives is horrible and unfortunate. But what would rewriting their history mean? The 9 who survived lived full lives. How can it be right to just erase all that? The survivors overcame their own misery and loss and made the best they could of the hand they'd been dealt. Isn't that worth something? Isn't that the best thing that humans can aspire to? Is there really any point to a world where everything is happy? Are people who struggle for a better life just idiots? Being human is about fighting, even when it seems hopeless, and finding happiness, even in a world that hates it. Are you saying that's worthless? If you're saying rewriting the past will erase all these other timelines, then whatever God wrote those rules can Look, I'm just not going to accept that, all right? You get it?
If Sigma changes the past, then you and Quark will never meet.
Is he right?
No, it's not going to happen. We're here right now. This is reality. Even if Sigma does change the past, we're not just going to disappear or something.
Oh, then that means we get to stay together? Good.
Thanks, kid.
I understand how you feel. Why you want to return to Earth is clear. You have lives there, I imagine. There are likely people waiting.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Have you already said goodbye to the others?
Bye, Luna, Alice, and Clover all saw us off. We told them we'd see them again someday, and then came here.
They were the only people you want to say goodbye to?
No point saying anything to Dio.
Besides, he's asleep. You were asleep too.
Sorry, but we didn't really know much about you.
You have a point. Akane was in the armor in this timeline after all.
but
What about
now
Sigma?
Well,
Sigma
he's
is
not
in
really
this
Mr.
brain.
Sigma anymore.
Or Sigma's brain is in this body. Right?
Of course.
I don't know.
He is Dr. Klein now that his
Or maybe not.
consciousness has
I
returned.
don't think so. I think we're
Actually,
someone
maybe
different.
not.
I'm not sure, actually. I legitimately think that I missed this part when I played this game the first time.
Yeah, but more importantly, he's the guy who brought us all here. Not a lot of warm feelings there, you know?
And
I was gonna say something when the credits rolled, but I found it interesting that Zero Senior seemed like someone we didn't know for once. Like it's this completely outside force. And then the twist happened, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Wait, say it again?
That Zero Senior was someone we didn't know, someone completely outside of our known cast of characters.
Oh,
instead of
yeah.
someone on the inside. And then,
She's just like him. Not the Akane I knew. She must have seen some pretty awful things over the years. Hell, the Akane Kurashiki I know isn't here. She's not anywhere.
Dang.
In the end, Clover and I were just pawns. Pawns to be used and then gotten rid of. Still, it's not like we were completely resentful. We had to be here to help change the past. That part's easy to understand. But
Kinda sucks, though. I mean, Sigma and Phi have it easy. They get to go back to December 25th in 2028. They'll stop the Radical Six and save the world, and then they'll have a nice, normal future to look forward to. In other words, they get to go back to Point E and just enjoy history like it was supposed to happen.
But we don't. We're stuck with Point C as our starting point.
You told us about Tenmyoji's story, right? The one with the motorcycles? It would be like if Alice and I were kidnapped right before the intersection. Then whoever grabbed us takes us to wherever the bikers are going, 10,000 miles to the northwest.
Don't get us wrong. We know why we had to be here. Without us, S's consciousness wouldn't have been able to go back to right before the intersection.
If that couldn't happen, then the fate of those 90 dead bikers would be sealed. But
it's still not the best situation for those of us left in the Northwest. We're stuck in the reality where the 90 bikers died.
are we just supposed to go live on Earth? It's a wasteland now. And what about our friends and families? We left a whole world behind 45 years ago.
Even if it is for the greater good?
Suck, huh?
It just doesn't seem fair, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little bit much.
Yeah. Well.
So we went and talked to the old lady.
She told us that there is one way.
One way we could get back to the past.
Let's say you do go
Samurai
back to the
Jack.
past. Wouldn't that cause your minds to get thrown back here? That seemed to be how Sigma and Phi's jumps worked, at least.
Yes, you're right.
But this is different.
Different.
From what she said, it sounds like there's a way we can send our bodies back in time, too.
That's ridiculous.
So full-blown time
It would create
travel.
a paradox. How could you have two Clovers and two Alices at the same time?
But that wouldn't happen.
Akane says there's a way around that.
How on earth does she plan to do that?
Schrodinger's
cat.
Oh, hey, Kyle. Figured you'd come here eventually.
Where's Dr. Klein? Luna said you were with him.
He said he was tired, so he's off resting right now. There's a bedroom at the end of the hallway.
didn't
He's
wanna
in
give
there
him a
if you're
spray,
curious.
so he's not talking.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He told me to turn on this hologram projector thing when you showed up. Want me to start it?
Sure.
Oh my gosh.
We are still
Not
going.
much more.
There isn't anything in particular that I have to tell you. However, I imagine there are a great number of things weighing on your mind. I'd love to answer all your questions, but unfortunately, my circumstances make that an impossibility. I hope you can forgive me. Everything I know, Phi should also know. I have instructed her to answer any questions anyone might have. Anyone other than Kyle, that is.
Dang.
Come on.
That's vicious, bro.
What does he mean, other than Kyle?
Who knows? Is there anything you want to ask?
Right.
I'm not
well,
going to answer. We can ask.
I guess I may as well cut to the chase. Just who are you, Phi?
I'm not Superman, that's for sure. And I'm not Batman or Spider-Man or Aquaman or a merman or a wolfman. I'm not a Brahmin or Kamen or Ramen.
Pretty sure she
I'm
made
not
this
a
joke
Kamen
already.
either, so you really don't need to worry about anything.
Please don't dodge the question.
I'm pretty sure she answered
About
that.
5 hours
She
ago,
gave that answer
Akane
earlier.
attacked you with a knife. That triggered something which sent your mind back to the past, correct?
Yeah.
Specifically, you were sent to Point D, April 13th, 2029. On that date, your body was already in Akane's custody. Although by then you were in cold sleep, you wouldn't have regained consciousness, but your mind was now inhabiting that body. That pod was your home for 45 years. You slept there, frozen.
Yeah.
Then on January 25th, even though
I'm gonna
you
skip
didn't wake
dialogue a little faster. If that's
Still
okay.
unconscious. You were carried. That was when your consciousness, a version of you from December 25th, 2028.
Okay.
And sending you back to December. This is when you finally, in 2028, you found and joined forces with Sigma, whose older together you attempted to infiltrate the Mars.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, your plan failed. The Radical Six did is that failure determined the path you followed.
Bless you.
Instead of going along the line that branches out to the right from point D being April 13th, that was the day that you made your way to Akane's hide. Another consciousness enters your body.
Which means that this one,
the version of you that this caused the two versions of you. You moved 45 years into the future. That put you on a line that comes. So if we discount the time you spent in, for you, only 3.5 months have passed since that, being when you were sent back. Have I missed anything?
No, everything you talked about, you got right.
Well, what do you mean by that?
You were going a little bit too fast.
Variable in this equation.
Sorry.
You
I'm
could
not
think
sure
of me
what's
as a
going
kind of
Sorry.
X factor.
Just give me the TLDR.
She, the version of her that got attacked by Akane and went back into the past, was inside of the cold sleep already.
Yeah, I got that.
She gets here, does all the stuff, and then... Oh gosh. Frick!
I kind of get it.
Do we have that thing? Do we have that stupid Rhizome 9 thing? Crap, I don't remember where it is. But basically, yeah, she went back in time. Basically, the version of her that's right now is the version that went into the facility to be frozen. And because 45 years of time took place where she was frozen, this version of her, as far as she's aware and is capable of remembering because she wasn't frozen, only 3 months have taken place for her. So she still remembers everything. So basically, this version of her is only 3 months later, as far as memories are concerned, from the version that went back into the past and got frozen.
Okay.
She's an X Factor.
It's taken me the last 3.5 months to understand it.
I haven't understood anything in the last 3.5 seconds. Could you please explain?
Me.
It's kind of like the relationship between classical mechanics and modern physics. Strictly speaking, you can't combine velocities with v1 plus v2. v1 plus v2 divided by 1 plus v1 times v2 over c squared is the actual equation.
Random
Of course,
knowledge
the
tricks again.
velocities we encounter in day-to-day life don't come close to being c squared,
It's too late.
which is the speed of light squared. That means that 1 plus
almost 2
v1
a.m.
times v2 divided by c squared is usually going to evaluate to something pretty close to 1. Since that would mean dividing by 1, it's usually okay to just skip that step and use v1 plus v2. You see what I'm saying? In most situations, it works, even if it isn't technically correct. So you knew enough to get the stuff you were talking about, right? As long as you stick to that, you won't run into any problems.
I don't quite understand. In fact, I feel like you're dodging my questions.
So was that what you wanted to ask about?
No. What I really want to know is what happened between Christmas and New Year's Eve in 2028. You and Sigma infiltrated the Mars mission test site, didn't you?
Yeah, this is the version of her after that whole situation, and they failed.
Yes.
What happened there? How did Sigma lose his eye and both his arms? And why was Radical 6 in there in the first place? What could a deadly virus have to do with the simulated mission to space?
Sorry, but I can't tell you that.
Why?
Because it would change history. There is a history where the virus didn't escape. That's the line that goes to the right of point E. In that timeline, humanity isn't heading for annihilation, and Earth isn't red. The future is much brighter.
Okay.
But if I tell you what you're asking me right now, then that reality will disappear. You understand?
I don't. Why would all of that disappear if you told me what I want to know?
You're about to go back to the past, right?
The past? Don't be silly. I can't do that.
Then where the hell did you learn all this stuff? I just listened to you tell me a bunch of things you shouldn't have known about.
Yeah, because this is Kyle and not Sigma.
You were sleeping in the pod in the garden. You just woke up. So how can you know all this? You know my past. Sigma's past.
Yeah, the keyword point is the fact that this is not...
I shall give you your answer. You are not Kyle Climb.
Okay.
Your body is Kyle's, but your consciousness is not. Think about it. Do you really believe you are, or could you be...
Then where is the real Kyle's consciousness?
He was thrown out when you entered. Right now, in a manner of speaking, he has arrived at December 25th. 2020.
Wait a minute, I think I put 2 and 2 together.
His consciousness has gone into a body from that time.
But what body? Because back then that wasn't a body for him to go into.
I doubt you know how much the doctor loves Kyle. He raised him on his own. Kyle is irreplaceable. Do you really think he would go back to the past and leave Kyle behind here? I know what I told the others, that Kyle was Dr. Climb's spare, but that was not his own.
Okay.
Kyle's consciousness is integral to what this new mission begins on Christmas. Its purpose will be to infiltrate for this to happen.
Yeah, but how so?
And that is why he created him?
Yes.
So now that my consciousness has entered his body, the doctor has achieved his objective. Kyle has gone back to 2028 to participate in his mission.
Correct.
There's one thing that troubles me. Kyle was created before reaching point B from point D. That means his body did not exist on Christmas in 2028. Does that mean he has entered my body? Have we just switched places?
I suppose you could put it.
That's ridiculous. What's going to happen to me? You telling me I have to spend the rest of my life here in this box, living in a borrowed body?
No, not at all. You can travel freely through time and space. You are an uncontrolled variable that entered our closed system. As such, the rules of this world do not apply to you.
I have no idea what...
Please don't try to play dumb. I know what you are. Surely you must know by now, too.
Wait,
you are about to go into the past and save the world. Vi and Sigma, even with all of his future knowledge, will need your help. Only you can right the horrible wrongs of our past. Only you can save the world.
There's no way
Yes, there is. You have to. Don't you want to know the truth? Don't you want to know what happened in between Christmas?
Well, yes, I do.
Then you must believe. Reality is shaped by what we believe reality should be. If observation can change the motion of a particle, then how is it odd to think that human thought can shape, your will can change history. The world will be reshaped into the one you.
I'm confused. I played this game and I'm confused.
I'm a little less sure of what I was previously.
My thought is that the person who's in the... Well, no.
Because if Sigma... Old Sigma went into young Sigma's body and went up to the pod. He's at the point where he's going to be living his 45 years life to learn all the information. Then he would have switched place with old brain Sigma, which is Dr. Climb, which is now here. And he's in the bed resting somewhere.
Yeah.
But Kyle is a third body. So which consciousness, if instead Sigma, Dr. Climb, old person, Sigma's brain is in Kyle's body, then that means it's not in the other. That means it's not in old man Kyle Climb, or not old man Climb's body. In which case, nothing is in that body. So what the heck consciousness is in this body?
Only you can change history. Only you can save.
Mm-hmm. Only you can prevent forest fires. Alternative end. A certain point of view. Oh, I've done it. I've gained all the trophies in this game.
Ooh, that sounds like a good sign.
Confused. Guys, I'm confused. Oh, and that's the Kane Shirashiki ending, apparently.
Oh my goodness.
My only thought is that was supposed to be the player's consciousness.
That's what I was thinking.
My thought is somehow Fi's consciousness got into Kyle's body.
But then Fi's consciousness would have had to swap with something, in which case that something would have gone somewhere. It's like there's an extra consciousness that exists. Because of the way the times are swapping back and forth, there's an extra consciousness.
I was thinking it was supposed to be the player's consciousness.
I think it's supposed to be the player.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
That's the only thing, because other than that, if Kyle was made to be a spare, I mean, Kyle had a consciousness, but he never swapped around anywhere, did he?
This is more complicated than Kingdom Hearts' plot.
Oh my gosh. No! Frick.
It's too late for us to be thinking too much about this.
No, it's not even letting me hit skip. What?
We've been doing this for so long.
I'm so confused.
I'm tired. It's 2 a.m. I just want to go.
What the heck? It's not letting me press skip, and that was different.
Yep.
Are we still going?
Oh my!
We cannot still be going. No, okay, now it's letting us skip. Okay, never mind.
Oh my!
Okay, never mind.
The intro just changed.
That was Okay.
Okay.
Can I go back to the main menu, please?
Oh my god!
I'm just gonna save real quick, and then we're gonna go back to the main menu. Yeah, go back to the main menu, please. See, I'm pretty sure that last bit with the Kyle running around was our consciousness as the player.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
That's what I'm guessing. And I don't want to think about it anymore because my brain's going to explode.
My brain is going to explode, and yeah.
All right, so that's Zero Escape 2, Virtue's Last Reward.
Holy frick!
This is pretty freaking good, wasn't it?
I don't know if we're gonna have a brain tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
This game is more complicated than the Danganronpa games.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking crazy, huh?
The Danganronpa games don't involve time travel.
Yeah.
When you throw time travel into any equation, it immediately gets like 10 times more complicated at minimum.
When you throw time travel or parallel worlds.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's pretty, But, so next time on the docket, I believe, is Danganronpa V3. So that'll be over on Chance's channel, on Block Koopa's channel. So go check that out. Go subscribe over there so you'll be ready to be notified when that happens. Because we can't guarantee exactly when that's going to happen, because I'm in another country on the other side of the planet, and timelines, or not timelines, but time zones and stuff. So we'll figure that out, and we'll get to that point. And then after that, hopefully, if we're still going at this point, we're gonna eventually get to Zero Escape 3, Zero Time Dilemma is what it's called. And holy crap, Zero Time Dilemma is really freaking good too. Yeah. I guess see you guys next time. Whenever whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. Any last words?
No.
My head.
Really.
My poor head.
It's fair. It's fair. All right, peace out.
Yeah, thanks for watching.